Burgundy Commentary. Comment blue. Commentary. Comment Burgundy Blue Commentary. Blue Commentary. Burgundy Commentary. Commentary.
I'm here on behalf to speak of Pablo's Bar and Calf. As many of y'all may know, I'm the head security guard up there, and that's my life. Like, that's the only thing I got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Pablo's pulled me out the streets.
Mm-hmm.
It kept me from being out here hustling, selling drugs, doing all this other stuff. It pulled me out the street and gave me an honest living. It helped me send my son to prom just a couple of months ago. It brings revenue to the hotel because I'm staying in the hotel right now. As of 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, I have nowhere to go. I have no vehicle to move my things out. With this business being closed, it totally shot my life. Like, I'm 47 years old with arthritis. It's not much that I can do. And Pablo gave me a chance, as well as other employees that's here that we work for Pablo's. Like, I stand on Pablo's with an iron fist. I keep people from hanging out in the lot. I keep people from out and drinking in the lot. As anybody know, anywhere, whether it's a bar, a club, a gas station, a restaurant, it's gonna be some form of violence somewhere. But we stand on top of it to eliminate the violence. It may turn into an argument, but we diffuse it to keep it from turning into fights and shootouts. It has been situations that happen at Pablo's, but nothing dramatic. Nothing while I was there. Nothing while I was there. When I became the head of security guard, all of that stopped. All of that stopped. When people go out in the lot, it's hard for us to control that because we're not officers. If I go out in the lot and I get into it with somebody in the lot, then I'm just as much as wrong as they are. But we exit them out the building and make people leave the building. Like, that brings everything to me. And like I said, come tomorrow morning, I have nothing. I have nothing because Pablo's closed. And I'm just coming to find out, like, are we gonna get a chance to open? Do we get a chance to come back? Do I get my job back? What am I to do? Like, I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to talk wrong or talk down to anybody. As most of you all in here, y'all know me. I've been in Dolton for a long time. Like, I used to do security for Secrets. I worked for the owner of Pablo's across the street at the store. Like, security is what I can do with my situation. Other spots, not to put nobody else's business out there, it's not equipped for me to go in there because there's too much going on. I can't deal with all that. I'm not here to fight nobody. I'm not here to pull guns on nobody. I'm not licensed to carry a firearm, so I can't deal with none of that. Pablo's is a safe haven compared to a lot of things that's going on. Like, I know a lot of stuff and a lot of people in Dolton. Compared to a lot of things and a lot of businesses that's going on, we're kind of one of the safest places there. Some of you all have been up there and y'all see that we run it, we keep it straight. We try to make everybody safe. Our goal is come in, have fun, go home.
Sir, you've reached your 3 minutes.
I just wanted to address you all for that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well done, Viv. You got the presents, the balloons, and the Raptor cake. Now, how about something to put a smile on your face? Aspen Dental provides complete, affordable care with dentists, specialists, and labs in one place, and 20% off treatment plans for everyone. Quality care at a price worth celebrating. It's one more way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary. That was very brave for him to go on a public platform and share his story. I do not know anyone involved in this story. I just want to share that before we continue to listen, but I did find this touching. So this video is regarding Pablo's Bar and Grill. They are currently closed. They are on Sibley Boulevard. They're not far from Mr. Rinky's. We covered that in another video, but it was some stories in here I thought the public should know. So you guys, Pablo's has been a business owner for years. We're going to hear some of the history from Mr. Pablo. We're also going to hear from more employees. And we don't know what's going on, right? We're just on the outside looking in. We want everybody to be safe. We want everyone to have a livelihood. And I wanted to share these stories because I do see a lot of coverage about the village of Dolton, but I don't think that people know these are real lives being affected. No matter if we do drama about it, no matter if we do coverage about it, like they say, a click in a view, these are real lives being affected, and these people need help. So I do know a lot of huge YouTubers have been coming to town. A lot of media have been coming to town. And I just want to share these stories because maybe someone out there can help the people who don't have a livelihood right now. But before we get started, let's go to Fox 32 to hear the perspective over there.
After your story airs, that police are at both of these establishments.
More controversy in South suburban Dolton. Two popular bars shut down by police just hours after the owners talked to Fox 32. A village trustee also says it's because they're not financially supporting Dolton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard.
Here's Dean Plaka with the latest on the corruption investigation.
Is it coincidence or retaliation? Both of the Dolton bars that were raided and shut down last night, we visited the day before as part of our ongoing investigation into allegations of political corruption in Dolton.
They just rushed in here, put police at the front of the door like they was doing a raid on a drug house or something.
A team of Dolton police officers raided and shut down Pablo's Bar and Cafe and Rinky's Bar and Cafe, both located on Sibley, about a block apart.
Everything going peacefully. Nothing going on. It's like 10 police cars came in and they start pushing customers from here. And he said, if you don't leave, we're going to lock you up.
Employees and owners say it's part of an ongoing campaign of harassment by Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard that is costing jobs and money. Their business licenses have been stripped by Dolton, but they've continued to operate with a state license.
I have like over 23 employees. They work from the local township. Now, end of the day, all the employees, they're going to lose their job.
It's ridiculous. We all have mouths to feed. We all have kids. They're not giving us no explanation.
On Monday, we visited both Rinky's and Pablo's to ask about allegations their licenses were being held up for political reasons. Then last evening, we broke the story that FBI agents have questioned at least a half dozen people, including business owners, a former Dolton employee, and an elected official as part of an investigation into Mayor Henyard. Less than 2 hours after our story aired, police raided the two bars.
Someone seen you go in there. And then 2 hours after your story airs, that police are at both of these establishments.
Dolton trustee Tammy Brown says she believes the raids are meant to send a warning to others not to talk. And she believes there's a reason so many Dolton businesses are having trouble getting their licenses renewed.
I'm sure that they were asked to donate, make a donation, and most likely they didn't make a donation. So you don't get a chance to stay open if you don't pay the Queen's ransom.
Now, tomorrow.
Good morning, you guys. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hold on, let me make sure this thing, y'all know I'm still working on my sound here. So let me make sure. Wait, why do I sound like that? Hold on, guys. And I tried to test it last night, but we're going to say, I hope y'all can hear me okay. If you cannot, let me know. If it's fine, put a 1 in the chat if you can. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I'm still I'm in recovery. I'm up early because I have to handle some things for my clients because I have a deadline to make. But I'm still recovering from last night. Oh my goodness. Now, Pablo, I wanted to start off with playing Pablo's because Pablo's was brought up last night at the board meeting with the mayor when she said Pablo's, we closed them down. We shut them down because of a pew, right? Pew-pewing. And so we found out like about maybe 3-4 days ago, they opened back up. So we found out through the village board meeting, they opened up via a state license. Okay. So they was hot. They was hot because Pablo's is still open. Mr. Rinky's is closed. Mr. Rinky's, he probably has some more stuff to work out, but those people at Pablo's are still open. And what I want people to realize about Pablo's, like I said, I hope everybody is safe in the situation. It is like a I'm not gonna. Back in the day, we used to call it like a lounge, right? It's like a little lounge or something like that. But they got gaming, they got music, they got a bar, right? So, like what's a tavern, if you will. It might say cafe on the outside, but it's definitely like a little small lounge, right? It's on Sibley Boulevard, and Sibley Boulevard is a busy street. Pablo's is not the only place that have pew pewings, if you will. They try to blame it on Pablo's, but we remember AutoZone had a pew pewing in the daytime. In the daytime, right? And AutoZone is directly across from Pablo's. So to me, that whole area should be having a little heavier presence going over there, the little side streets and stuff, because it's easy to cut through over there, right? And also, when we think about it, so they need that. Yesterday when I was riding around, like trying to just give you guys updates as we went throughout the day, and thanks for your support, everybody. Just try to give you little updates. I ain't never seen, I say ain't, I ain't I ain't never seen this heavy of a presence of the police, if you will. It was so many. I mean, it was like you couldn't drive anywhere. It was so many. Every car must have been out on the street because of the protest, and it ended up being a peaceful protest. It really wasn't any kind of it. You didn't have anybody. The worst thing was people wanting to get in to speak, to say their piece. So she was very upset that Pablo was able to open back up. So it was like she ended up telling, let's see if we can find it really quick, then we'll get to the comments. Telling the people, the news people, we're gonna get to Delgado too. And you guys, please hit the like button as you come in here. I appreciate you so much. Just listen to me run my mouth about this situation because it's intriguing and it's sad at the same time, because in my opinion, and this is my opinion, let's say we listen to what the super mayor said, like people are trying to come for her or down her because she's young, she's black, and she's a woman. I don't think so, because that's my opinion, because I think we all voted for her because she would be the first woman. She was young, she had new ideas, you know what I mean? It was like nobody cared you was a single mom. We been knew that, like it wasn't a stretch. But let's take that into consideration. She had such a promising way to change things around and to make a difference. She could have really made a difference. Like let's take Easter out the equation, all the stuff that happened. Let's just take that board meeting. When the trustees got up to leave the board meeting, I'm gonna play a little clip, but when they got out to leave, right? Because we're gonna talk about Pablo's first. Y'all know. Am I gonna be long? Am I gonna be long-winded, y'all?
More, you prayed us in on unity. Can I be recognized, Mayor?
You want to be long-winded? I'm just asking.
Am I finna be long-winded? Yes, I am. Pablo's Terry Pablo's. So when you think about it, she had so much potential, right, to do so much. So the trustees got ready to leave, and I was like, we're gonna steal, because I'm on the outside. So I saw when they couldn't even get in through the side store. They couldn't get in through the side door. And so since they couldn't get in through the side, they tried to get in around the front. And I guess they were forcing them to get in around the front. But I have clips of them coming in. Hold on, let me pull that up. Let's see. Are you gonna be long-winded? Yep. Let's see. Let me pull. So here's a clip here. Oh no, that's when the police were there. Oh, guys, I might have another clip. Hold on. So the police was rolling up. Two sides of the business. Let's see if it's this one. Hold on, guys. Thanks for being patient. Let me see. I thought I had him labeled. Oh, that's Miss. Okay. So right here, you see the cheering. The woman that was talking, that's Miss Cheryl. That's who had the Easter incident right here with her with her son in the red coat and her grandson. I got some paperwork from Miss Cheryl I want to share with you guys. She had proof that they did not have any like, what do you call it? What do you call that thing? Order protection, any kind of paperwork that says she could not be in the vicinity of Dolton events or the mayor. She brought that out for us to see. So we'll go over that at the next live. So that's Miss Cheryl talking to the news. So she's the one where Lacey pulled his cuffs out and said, you have to leave. That happened at the Easter event. Okay. So you hear cheering. Let's go back to this. This is Jason House arriving, and he tried to like go through another door, but they wouldn't even let him in the front door because they had locked it down. So he basically was out there. But I think they thought that it was going to be an angry mob after the trustee, like for the trustees. That was the plan. Maybe Lacey thought, let them walk through the vultures out there. That's probably what they thought. But this is what he was greeted with. And they thought they were gonna have like some people. This is my assumption. They thought, okay, let's let the trustees walk out there to this evil crowd out there, if you will, and see what happens. No, that wasn't what I wanted to play. I wanted to play. I wanted to play. Let me go ahead to it. I wanted to play when Trustee Brittany Norwood, y'all, when the trustees came out, I was looking at them like Tiffany was looking at Joe Biden. That was me. I was looking at those trustees when they was coming out one by one. I was looking at them just like this, like, oh my God. And now I know the feeling that Tiffany had at this moment, because as they was watching out, I was like, yeah. Especially when I saw my favorite, you know, I always say, I'm not putting them against him, but my favorite trustee to hear her story is Brittany Norwood so far. But I love them all. The four minus Stan was lost. But yeah, that was me looking at all the trustees as they were coming out. This was me for sure. Hello, Cara Wilson, Justice for Alexis Wilson. She got to speak yesterday, and I was so happy that she did get to speak. It was like she kind of slipped through. So I know that man that was in charge of the podium. That man that was in charge of the podium over there, he got in trouble for sure. Who let her in here? When they saw Cara walk to that podium, oh my goodness. So very brave of you. I know he woke up this morning. He had a text. Lacey, the mayor, everybody. He had a text. You off the podium duty. We had her picture up. Y'all was supposed to see. We had a picture of her. All these people were not allowed to come to the podium. Oh my God. Wait a minute. This is so funny. And good morning to all of y'all. Let me go down the line right quick. Good morning, Shipment. Good morning, Jake Holo 503. David Wainwright. You're watching from the UK. This is international. Wow. The entire world is watching what's happening in Dolton. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Hell, y'all, I had a piece of toast. Isn't that crazy that everybody's watching this? And I can't get over. I would think y'all would bring it down a notch, like just calm it down. But when I saw last night, when the trustees adjourned the meeting and they blocked them from exiting, go around that way. Then when they went around that way and the media wanted to do interviews, they were trying not to do me. Jason House being true to his word. I mean, not his word, but he's not really controversial. He's like, let me skip past the media. We're going to leave. They blocked them. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. Kathy Fields, Lucille Fox, what up? Helen Gile, good morning. Good morning. And we did go over Pablo's is open, operating with a state license. Mr. Rinky's is closed. Sarah J, good morning. Otto, why can't we see? I'm invisible today. It's such an interesting story that this is happening and no federal intervention has taken place. Yes, Sabrina, isn't this weird? Isn't that weird that the world is watching and they see, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I think this, you know what? Sabrina, 95956, 9556. Wait a minute. When I tell you that I think yesterday, you could hear a pin drop, like, because when they got up, everybody froze for a second, like, wait, what that mean? Everybody froze, like, they leaving out. Then they started cheering. It was like, you can't believe it. Like, they couldn't go on with the meeting, even, like, we didn't know if they would honor that. And just to hear Clerk Key Hero, right, call the roll like that, you out of order. You out of order. This whole damn town out of order. It was. And Stan is looking like he probably went home and said, baby, to his wife. He probably went home like, baby, we gonna have to say them checks, baby. Don't spend nothing. Don't spend nothing. We're gonna have to say them checks, baby. It ain't looking good. You see what like Stan say, I don't have nothing to do with that.
Asking another employee who went on that trip.
You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do in Springfield?
You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding the bike.
We need more. Asking another.
I know he went home like, babe, we thought she had it under control, babe. But, oh man, it did not look good. Burdenoff, what's up? Oh, Misha, good morning. Tag, good morning. Terry Bolton, good morning. John L., it was pointed out yesterday, Miss. Miss, I quit my job. You know what? Didn't we say that? We said we don't even know this lady. We don't even know this lady. We were trying to figure out if that was Miss Kim. And shout out to Long Island Audit. If you're not following him, he has another video he told us that is due to come out, and it involves Officer Lacey. So make sure you follow Long Island Audit. And he got arrested by another town, a different town. He went to do an audit, and they threw old Sean to the ground. I'm like, oh my goodness, I would be so scared if Sean was like, he's fearless. I would be so scared if he was my relative. Like, don't go in there because you don't know what's gonna happen. And we saw they threw him down. All we saw was scuffling. They went to arrest Sean. So we're still waiting to see what happened with this Lacey video. So make sure we'll stay tuned. And thanks for coming out here, Sean. You definitely shed some light on what was going on. I didn't know it was an audit thing, you guys. Okay, so back to she quit her job. So we didn't know what was going on. We just figured, is that Miss Kim? I quit my job. I quit my job right now.
Call the police. Yeah, I call the police. Ma'am, can I get your name?
No, I'm good.
Not you, ma'am. I'm sorry. Ma'am, do you mind if I get your name, ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am. What's your name, ma'am? It's not very professional of you.
Hey, I quit y'all. Yeah. I quit my job right now. I quit.
You're quitting?
Yep.
Why are you quitting?
The next day.
Hey. How y'all doing?
called it, but I think it's the people that was in there. Y'all, did y'all hear that part? Which like, I quit my job right now. They like, okay.
My job right now. I quit.
Wait, they're like, okay. And then they like, you quit? Oh, okay.
You're quitting?
Yep.
Why are you quitting?
The next
We knew that Miss Kim ain't get further than the bathroom, possibly the parking lot. I quit. And y'all, she was sitting right up there at the board meeting. Let's go to that part. She was sitting right up there at the board meeting, plain as day. We could see her actually quit again almost. When the trustees started leaving, like Miss Kim ain't running nothing, y'all. But yeah, she ended up basically walking out again, and you know what I mean. Miss Lori Lightfoot, they let her eat steak and lobster. Lord have mercy. So this was funny. I hope the podium officer is looking for a new job. Y'all know he probably woke up this morning to one of those letters. Remember that girl? What was her name? I think it started with as Sabrina, I think, or Sahira. I can't remember, but she worked for housing, and she said that she got a letter of her termination with no date on it. They probably just copied and pasted her letter. Your services are no longer needed. Oh yes. Black auditor, I met him. Terminating. I have to play it. Yes, we follow him, and that was the first black auditor I've seen. She must quit because watch it from Mazatlan, Sonora, Mexico. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Indigo. She must quit every day because they didn't care. Lori L could afford it on her own. Yeah, Tyrant Terminator. Shout out to him. He was getting stuff done. Tyrant, and it was another one, Midwest. I cannot think, but we found them out there. The podium, I can imagine can you imagine you not wanting to do the podium? And they're like, hey, Bob, today you're in charge of the podium for public comment during the time that it's a protest, a peaceful protest, but it was a protest out Midwest Account. Tag you the MVP, Midwest Accountability. So Midwest Accountability has some really good footage, and Tyrant Terminator also. He was breaking down, explaining what's going on. He was walking all over trying to figure out what was going on when we couldn't get in, and if the Opens Meeting Act will be settled. Good morning, everybody. Strawberry Shortcake, what's up? Midwest Accountability. Clark Stark, thank you. Yeah. So he was sitting out. She was sitting up there, Miss Kim. I quit. Then still trying to boss people around, but I can't imagine not wanting to work that podium. And they like, today is your day to work the podium, and you like, huh? Like, I can't do nothing else. I gotta work the podium. And then, guys, the metal detector. It was the metal detector for me. It was almost like, okay, it hasn't been a metal detector. No one is saying they want to cause physical any kind of situation. She has several bodyguards. It was just weird, the whole situation, because this was the thing, like, y'all still parked outside your luxury vehicles. You still walked in there one by one through the back door. But then when you get in there and have to face the citizens, it's kind of a threat. It's weird. It's totally weird. I'm confusion. As I say, I'm confusion. Yes, the metal detector. Now, how much did the metal detectors cost the village? Question. Bueller. How much did the metal detectors cost the village? Another cost. Another cost. Meanwhile, we saw Long Island Audit go from Dolton to South Holland, or Dolton to Thornton Township, where she's back both over, get yelled at, get approached, get like sort of pushed out the way, like trying to body him out the way, like move in his personal space, argue, people are quitting, and then it's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. But we're scared of you. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's read some of these. They will be on the warrant list next month. Yeah, like if it's a clap, we're gonna put you out. If it's a clap, we're gonna put you out. Like, what the heck? And you know what? I was just like thinking, like, well, let's go back to. I'm gonna go back to this part. This is when I think they're calling a row out. So I wanted to bring up the fact, okay, so now that we see that Andrew Holmes did not show up, okay, he didn't show up. Nobody, I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody because I steady say nobody, and I'm not trying to. Nobody is going to sit up there and say, you know what, it's a bad look for Andrew Holmes not to sit in his seat amidst allegations. Now, if he was like working in housing, working as, a director somewhere, and he didn't show up, that's one thing. But for him not to show up as this community activist, or him not to show up as someone that does citizens arrest, or him not to show up who's one of Steve Harvey's heroes, with Harvey's hometown heroes, or him not to show up and he's with the alphabet people apprehending crimes, like apprehending, criminals. You're not gonna show up, and you're the accused. You're not gonna show up. So now you got Stan Brown, the lone vote. Now this is the thing I want to say, and I want to be clear. Now this is going down in Dolton. Don't forget, Thornton Township has a meeting next week, right? I think it's the 9th. I think it's back to back. I think Dolton has a meeting on the 8th, and then Thornton Township has one on the 9th. Now, she may have the majority vote over there when it comes to the trustees. However, the residents of Thornton, after seeing this movement, it's no telling what's going to happen up there. It's no telling. And you got to follow, the chief of police in Dolton has nothing to do with South Holland. So it's going to be interesting. This is so funny. Who said this? Maybe Andrew arrested himself. Oh my God, Carol. This is it. Okay, let's watch a little bit more, even though this is a little low. We're going to go to the link because I want you to see another angle. Sorry, guys, I gotta put it up there. Okay. So she like everybody's adjourning. I just wanted y'all to see this part when they started walking out in the front. This was a mess. Look at Stan. But look at Miss Kim, y'all. Miss Kim has on the plaid right here. She's telling, look, did you guys catch that? Now she works for Miss Kim, who just got up. That's, hey, how you doing?
This is the reason.
Okay, now watch her with the black and the white plaid. She's right over Clerk Key. She's right over Clerk Key. I'm circling her right here. Black and the white plaid. That's her right here. I quit my job today. I never saw how worried Keith Freeman is. He was shaking in his boots yesterday. But let me get back to Miss Kim. Now watch what she tells the trustees, elected officials. Watch this.
If y'all walk out, y'all walk out. We got business to handle. Okay. All right, go ahead. Handle your business and we're going to handle ours.
Now watch Jason's house and watch what she does. Now she works for the village. She is not anybody's bosses, but that's how you could tell what kind of range she got, what they give her. What kind of power. Remember I told you how it seems like, look at them. Halt. Now look at her. She's pointing that they have to leave the other way. That she has no right to do that. She has no right to do that.
All right.
So the chief of police is saying, you guys go that way, and I don't even know who the other dude is. I guess he's security. When he came up front with the baseball hat. Now look, no, y'all can't go outside. Go that way. Then look at Kim pointing. Now she frustrated. Now she gotta quit. I quit my job. So I already know what she was saying. What she said, come on outside, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna meet me in the park, like I'm gonna show you. Look. She done walked out again, y'all. She done walked out again. What I really like about this is Trustee Kiana Belcher, who wore the late night crew merch.
Trustee House, I thought y'all was leaving.
The late night crew merch. That was pretty cool. But just to see, we'll go from another angle. I just wanted y'all to see how Miss Kim pointed at the trustees like they were nothing. Oh no, you go out that way. Like almost, let's say they thought it was dangerous going that way. Like the crowd was gonna be angry going that way. They put them in a line of fire. Okay. She feels entitled to talk to them this way. Yeah. And thanks to all the new members, guys, attempting to put them in harm's way. Back home's like Rolo. This is crazy. Tyrant Terminator. Awesome guy. He was really nice. Let's go on over here to another angle. And you think all that's going on, they would start with the First Amendment, like they would stop what they doing, like, okay, Delgado's sitting there like, you violating all types of Fourth Amendment rights, first and fourth. But you don't care. You don't care at all. Sent them straight to the media and go say, y'all leave. Y'all leave. Hit that like button for me, guys. Thank you so much. 203 people watching. Now let's look at it from this angle quickly. I'm actually looking for the part when, now this how long they would, look, it's so funny because look at the people sitting in there. Who are these people? Wait a minute. I got a question. Okay, that's DeAndre with the locks up there. He works for, we always see him speak Public Works. We always see that guy turn around. We always see him stand up for Public Works. So he got a seat. Who's the other people that got a seat? It's 4 people with a seat in here before the meeting even starts. before the meeting even start. Yeah, Delgado really don't care. So now people are starting to come in. We'll get back to that, but I just noticed how it was 4 people sitting there. Let's see, guys. Let's turn it up. Here go Kim. Kim that arrived, y'all. It's something about her. I'm sure it's hard to get along with her. Her demeanor, for sure. And that's like I'm not saying allegedly. The Tangenique was not there, from what I saw.
There is no more empty seats.
Wait, I got to see when the mayor came in because I missed that part.
No man code or what's up?
Lacey is like basically polishing the mayor's chair for her to come in. He's basically polishing her chair. Ain't that crazy?
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay. Kim, I think she is the code enforcement director. Hold on, let me give you her title. And I think she's a community liaison. Okay, Kim's official title is Village of Dolton Community Liaison, and she's also a director for code enforcement. Okay, so she's all about the community, y'all.
That's super.
Oh, those were the plants that spoke. I was watching Hannibal is Hungry last night or this morning. Y'all, I'm getting everybody confused. I was turned my iPad on at one point. And he was like, "What's wrong with that lady face?" She had a speech, did y'all? He's like, "What's wrong with that lady face?" Yeah, the finance director said, "I'm gonna sit this one out." Loud on the altar above the trustees. They all used to sit side by side once upon a time. Lucille Fox, thank you for your membership. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. That paper is hilarious. We're gonna get to that. Thank you, Misha. So let's fast forward a little bit. So they're trying to settle in on the meeting.
Okay, so she'll call the name. You have 2 minutes. You go to that podium there and address this body, and it is public comment. Thank you.
Now, they reduce public. Who be coming up with these ideas? They're like, public comment has been reduced to 2 minutes. Who comes up with these ideas? And then I forgot to shout out this YouTube channel who got us this audio. Thank you, because the Village of Dolton, it is called Firm Audits. Let me put them in the chat too, because we're appreciative to use some of this footage that they were able to get in. Good morning, Ezel. This is Firm Audits. Oop, I messed up. But there we go. Firm Audits. That's their YouTube channel. I just put in the chat, guys. Oh, it's Tuesday. Sorry, guys. Move this.
And next, we have public comment. And I'm gonna just give you a couple of rules. And I'm gonna give the mic to Chief Lacey first. Go ahead, Chief.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the board. Due to credible threats, that is one of the reasons why this meeting was delayed. We had to rearrange some things, but we do have credible threats in reference to this meeting tonight. Unfortunately, if there are any outbursts, if there are any clapping, or anything that is, or if we get another credible threat, the meeting will be closed.
All right, thank you so much for that. You have 2 minutes. You can stand to the podium. They're gonna call your name, and you have 2 minutes to address this body. So you can start. Are you calling the names? Okay. So she'll call the name. You have 2 minutes. You go to that podium there and address this body, and it is public.
Now, I want y'all to realize public comment used to be like citizens address, okay, where you could ask a question and get an answer on the record. It went from citizens address to public comment. Then it went from you could go ahead and say what you had to say to 3 minutes. Then it went from 3 minutes to now 2 minutes, and only 10 people get to go up. So this is what's changed so drastically. And I'm just wondering who's giving these ideas. Like this has to be stuff. Like, what's the PR people on the scene? Where are they?
Public comment. Thank you. Michael, Chief, you got a mic? I need a mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I said that the meeting will be closed, if there are any disruptions, this meeting will be shut down for another day. So please be kind, let the people talk, and then we move forward with this meeting. I will not make this comment again.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. I wanted to come out tonight as a neighboring resident in the village of Riverdale. And I like to see people involved in the media. But here it is, I have an indicted mayor that's serving in our community, and we don't have this much media coverage going on. We over here having media coverage here, and we don't put out the good things that is happening. You guys got to connect the dots. DOTTS. Dots. All of this stuff is coming about because you got individuals fighting for seats. I'm going to tell you, don't repeat history. And when I say don't repeat history, you better look in the city of Harvey. The city of Harvey had a mayor that the people wanted out so bad. And now you look and see what they got. You got to be careful. And one thing I want to say to the residents of Dolton, make sure you guys educate yourself. The trustees should not be having meetings outside of meetings that's already been scheduled by the governing body. You set your meetings at the beginning of the year and you meet. And then I wanted to say, I never known as being a former trustee where always at one trustee is always the mayor pro tem. You're supposed to take a vote, and amongst your vote, once the meeting is set, then you take your mayor pro tem. But I also want to caution you guys. I did my research. Bert Olson is not a very good attorney. Take a look at the village of South Village. Same things is happening.
So when he said DOTTS, everybody like, huh? What? Sorry guys, I had to drink something. So we think that he was trying to use it as a a pseudonym for something. We don't. It might have made it was an abbreviation for something, but it didn't go over well, I guess. Unless he just didn't know how to spell. Unless he was thinking of Dots Candies. I didn't like those when I went to the movies. They're kind of like too chewy. But I don't know. I don't know if he misspelled it. He was using it as initials for something, abbreviation for something else, or was he talking about the old school candy? We don't know. Synonyms. Thank you. Synonyms for stomach. We don't know. We don't know. Oh, did you see the way the cop at the podium looked? Yes, the way the cop. Yeah. Yeah, did you catch the way he looked at them? I think I saved that part. Oh, it's not on here. I forgot. It's on the other part. I have to. The way the cop looked at him. Hold on. I think I got it. I saved it, y'all, because I saw it in the Let me see if I can pull it up right here. Nope. Hold on, guys. That was the way the cop looked at him. Y'all, it was. This is the thing. This is the thing. Hold on, guys. What is this? Y'all, now I get the weirdest emails. Like, just go away. Just go away. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's put. Okay, here. Wait, here y'all go. This is the way when the man started talking. So we don't know what he was trying to. Okay, here we go. It's absolutely hilarious. He know he looking for him. He looking in the air. He said DOTTS. Look how he thinking. Like, wait a minute, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. It is beyond. Democrats of Thornton Township. I saw. Thank you, Mr. Watts. I saw a post about it. Like he was trying to call. Oh, sorry, guys. And I think he's trying to call out Napoleon some kind of way. I think he's trying to call Napoleon out some kind of way. No, now this is what happened. So while I was outside, I saw because we were looking like through the side window, we saw some people could go on through the back. So I started following the people in the back, just thinking I was gonna get like a Andrew Holmes sighting or something. But they were letting those people in at the back that had the first seats. Yep. And it was a woman that came. I think that's the commander. She came out front basically to tell everybody how to act. And if you brought a phone, and if you record, which is you can do that. If they saw that, they were gonna put you in the back with the media. Just a regular citizen recording. They're gonna have to go to the back with the media. Let's keep on going, guys. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button. This meeting was something else.
Resident of Dolton. To all the department heads sitting on the dais for the last few meetings, you've decided to share your comments and your feelings. We don't want it and we don't need it. You are not allowed to answer any of the residents' concerns. So why would I hope or want to hear anything from you other? You don't know if you don't live here or pay taxes here, but your thoughts and concerns would be different if you did. Number two, Andrew Holmes in his absence. Maybe he's in the back listening. The nerve of you to sit in the seat as a trustee here with the allegations. The people put you in the seat to serve as a trustee to the residents, not to the mayor. You say you're an activist of law enforcement. Well, I was an officer in the trenches for 25 years. That meant doing the work, not talking the talk, not looking for a camera at every turn. I was locking people up, even took a bullet, all in the name of being a public servant for the people. In light of the allegations, I, as a resident of Dolton, former law enforcement officer and female, along with other Dolton residents, would like to see you display some integrity and step down pending the outcome of this investigation. And to our attorney, it is a disgrace that you will not explain to this body what the rules of the First Amendment are. Total violation, so continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking, guys. I hope you can hear me. It's really sad. Yeah, her hands were shaking. And it's scary because now you figure you speaking up, that makes you a target. Like Miss Hill, Miss Cheryl Hill. Once you speak up, you're gonna get kicked out of every place. And Miss Avant definitely, we were out there with Mr. Lee too. They definitely had something to say, but they were gonna stop her.
Continue to get your check. All right, next person. One more time. I'm sorry, Madam Mayor. One more time, I am clearing the room. Okay? Okay. Ms. Avant, no, they don't. When it's a safety issue, it falls under the police department. All right, call the next name.
Commotion. It was so much commotion. Nobody could really even think. That's how much of a commotion it was. So it was loud outside. It was cold outside. It started to get cold. It was rainy. Like I don't know if y'all caught me last night, but I kept having to go in and out because you guys probably saw the lady on the news. I found out they put her on the news. Remember that lady? I was like, can I help you in any way? They ended up getting her on the news, and she like, no, my back hurt, but I didn't want to put her on my camera. But I want to talk about this event. So after we found out it was only so many people getting in, they didn't have any porta potties. They didn't have anything, not saying the village, but I know we were planning to protest. And I remember, let's see if I got it here. Jedediah saying that they were going to try to get tents or not tents, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. But he said that, if we came out, they would have something in place for, let me see if I got it. Because I don't like to put words in people's mouth. So imagine at this point, I'm trying to get the footage because I never planned to go live. But I'm trying to give y'all what was going on in the background. So we're outside. It's seniors still outside. It's people that have disabilities, like maybe a cane or something. They need a seat. It's nothing, nowhere to sit. Of course. Then it started to rain. but the rain started to get cold. It wasn't freezing like Chicago, but it was just that damp, like, ooh, it's cold. So I ended up going live, and then at the same time, it was people that came from far, or some people that came with the elder, and one person got in, the other one didn't. So they were like, "You go ahead and get in." So it's people that need to go to the bathroom. So it was people. So we were running people to the gas station, running people to Walgreens. Like just so they could relieve themselves. We went and got some tea and coffee for a few people. Because I didn't know what to do. And I mean by we, I mean the Burgundy Blues, us over here, because I was like, okay, y'all, and I'm not saying it, but I was like, man, this one lady was there. I think y'all will hear me on the live. She was like, she needed something, her sugar was dropping. So that's when we went to get some snacks. And that's, I think, what Trustee Edward Steve was like, do you got some more gum? And I was like, oh, and I couldn't remember. I was like, no, I had gave somebody the pack of candy to pass around. So I was like, take the bag and pass it out. And it was like, it was still a lot of people. It was still a lot of people. But that was the climate. And I'm not doing this to call him out. I'm trying to remember why we weren't prepared. I think it was because Jedediah did what he could do, but I think it was that we were trying to. Why weren't we? Let me see if I can fast forward this. I don't think I can fast forward this. Play for a little bit because I thought I could fast forward this. So we were trying to figure out, like, how can we, and I mean us, the Burgundy Burgundy Blues, the Blues. We were trying to figure out what we could do because I was like, y'all, I'm running back to the car. Y'all was in the chat giving me suggestions on how I could go get something or what kind of snacks to get, or y'all was helping me out. That's what I meant to say. So I could have sworn that it was something like we were going to possibly have something for the rain, ponchos or something like that, but we didn't, and I couldn't afford to go get that kind of stuff. But the Burgundy Blues, we did have enough in the cash app to go get some candy and some coffee for a couple of people. So I wanted to thank you because I didn't use my own cash. I used what you guys sent me in the cash app last time. So I was able to go to Walgreens and get some peanut butter and crackers. Peanut butter and crackers and some peppermints for a couple of seniors because of you. That's what I wanted to say, because of y'all. So we was able to do that. So I was running back and forth. We were trying to figure out what to do. And yeah, in the inside, the people were still talking. So public comment had to have went a little longer. Did it go a little longer than 10 people? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let's keep on going. Because it take me, Jedediah get long-winded. It take me a minute. I have to clip it. All right, let's go. Listen to Miss Stubbs. And Kim is saying, thanks for that. No, thank you guys. I was able to do it because of you. Because the first thing I said is, shoot, lady, I can't go back to Dunkin' Donuts. And then I was like, oh, okay. So thanks to you guys. That's what happened. Said peanut butter, the only thing. Thank you. Peanut butter is like the only thing slightly sweet that I could stand eating. I'm not a sweet person unless it comes to like a cocktail, like a margarita or something like that. Or maybe fruit. But I don't. Well, no, I'm lying because it do be days like it's my favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids. If I see those, I'll eat them. But other than that, not a huge sweet person. No cookies, no cakes, nothing like that. Nothing like that. So that's what you guys definitely did. It had nothing to do. I was like, oh, I was like, oh, especially you got over at LNC. I was like, let me go over here. I can go over here and get some tea and some hot cocoa, whatever Dunkin' Donuts had, and whoever trusted it. You know what I mean? Whoever I knew, I wasn't gonna give it to nobody because then it would have been like, I did ask like some of the trustees that were out there. I asked like former trustee Edward Steve. I was like, do you need anything? Because we were making those runs, but yeah, I was like, no, I gotta know you because I don't want nobody to be like, all of a sudden, news at 7, it was an outbreak. Everybody, somebody, hot cocoa was given out to the residents, and then it'd be a whole situation. So no, only the people that I knew and the people that trust me and trust them. You know, y'all, but Dunkin' Donuts, put that sticker over that top. Like when you get DoorDash, put that sticker on top of that. I don't want no problems. Them peanut butter crackers hit the spot for a diabetic. Yeah. Them little peanut butter crackers. Yes. I love a good peanut butter cracker. Next time, bring a bottle of Crown. Keep the crowd warm and lit up. Oh my goodness. Now, it was a man there. He was lit. He was lit. I said, sir, calm down. Calm down, sir. Your comment about the election got deleted. What was your comment? I didn't see anything get deleted. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you put your cash app? Oh, I'm sorry. My cash app is I thought I had it up there, but I probably it's at the bottom somewhere. That's it right there. Burgundy Blue Com. That's it. But y'all don't have to send me because your girl gonna lay low. I don't know when I'm gonna be in the streets again. But y'all just liking the video is enough. You don't have to send me anything. I appreciate you. But I was just saying I hadn't touched it and I was like, oh, okay, we got a couple of dollars we can get to help the seniors. But I'm trying to go back to say I think it was a reason why I felt like we were gonna be all good. But I mean, you being there is enough. You know what I mean? But speaking of like the Jedediahs or the freedom fighters or whatever, I could have sworn it was gonna be like something like some shelter from the rain or something like that, a couple of Dollar Tree umbrellas. But we made it through. The Lord made it where it wasn't any lightning. Now that's when I would have moved around. Once we saw the lightning, I would have been up out of there. What did you say, Big Mike? Yeah, Regina, thanks for being here. Burgundy, check your email. Ooh, I wonder if it's the one I saw. I sent you an article about Delgado. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna check it right now because ooh, let me tell you, because this is my thing. To me, I said Delgado gonna quit, and thank you for the $5 super chat. I said Delgado gonna quit, right? But I said he gonna quit once they approve that last check, because when you think about it, when at the end of the meeting, she was like, "We still didn't approve the bills," and he looked a little nervous. So I would love to know why is he letting them violate so many rights and get them in trouble even more. But does that go back to when Miss Trina said he wasn't and I think Miss Nikita Cloud said the same thing, and I think Trustee, I'm not gonna throw that on Trustee, but I thought she said it too. But I remember them saying Delgado was a prosecuting attorney, and then all of a sudden he went from being a prosecuting attorney to the village attorney after the last village attorney quit. So then we see Miss Trina stand up and say, well, we heard you're a prosecutory try to say it right, prosecutory attorney. Is someone being prosecuted? And she kept getting cut off. They were like, this is public comment, this is public comment, that's it. She kept getting cut off. But that's true. Is he allowing them to dig that, because he's not a village attorney, right? Is he allowing them to dig this hole to build them even more? You see what I'm saying? Is that what is happening? You know what I mean? Because You can't let them just do stuff like this. But then does it go back to what Dr. Nikita was saying before? Because she gave us a lot of gems when she was like the PR firm or the spokesperson, they was like, she don't listen. Then the attorney was like, she don't listen. Is that where we are with it? Because this is painful to watch. And thanks, y'all. Thanks for all the support. So I'm just trying to give you Delgado has been nearly $450K of their yearly annual legal fees budget. Of course, he's abided by Tiffany. Yeah, it's the wait. We always say this, Mara. It's the power in the jobs. The power is not the money. It's the amount of jobs you can give out. That's the power. That's the power. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Good morning, Nikki. Inglewood, Chicago. Hey, 61st in Marshfield. Hey, all right. Inglewood, stand up. Inglewood, stand up. Have some of my close friends live in Inglewood growing up. Great to see you. And then Inglewood does this kiddie prom too. For their school. It's a school over there that do kiddie prom. I love it. I dress kids a lot for that. Let's see. Hey, Miss Indias. If I was Delgado, I would have quit. Yeah, I would have quit and then sued the not sue the village because that would be bad for the tax. I hope nobody else sue the village. Please don't sue the village. Please, that's too much. It's just too much. John Luna, thanks for making my day at work go a little quicker. Thank you. Keep up the great work. He was looking very uncomfortable when Tiff started to rant after the trustees ended a meeting. Yes, it was like, you out of order. You out of order. This whole damn shit. She had that gavel. She was like, Judge Judy, sit down, sir. Jason House, sit down. You said you was going to leave, Jason House. Leave. Oh, thank you for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate y'all. Everything you do. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much. Y'all being here, liking the video, bringing it, and you brought some comfort to me because I'm telling you, I'm sitting up here a nervous wreck. A nervous wreck. Thank you, Gina, for the $5 Cash App too. Thank you. I'm sorry. Y'all, I was in there like, I ain't gonna go live. I ain't gonna go live because I would nobody did just the energy. The people that wanted to come, the people that I told you guys I was going to talk about Jedediah today. I'm going to say that for later because I don't know who organized this time, but I have to give credit to Jedediah Brown. That's where I'm going to give my credit to. And I have my thoughts on him, y'all. Like I said, purposely, I said I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to deter anybody from coming. However, I am confused on a couple of situations that he stands for and that he does not stand for, that we're fighting for and we're not fighting for. So I have my confusion with those situations. So I'm trying to listen to everything so I could get a full understanding because I am confusion when it comes to that. And it's the recent events that's been happening. I'm like, well, how we going to stand for this but not stand for that? I'm confused. So we have we need him. Like I said, Jedediah is handsome, charismatic, very different. Well, let's talk about the little monkey Cairo, which is so cute, which I think is an emotional support animal for him. Actually, I haven't heard him say it, but that's what I think. You got he has a following, and he has that pastor-like voice going. Like I said, he could talk a baldwoman to a barrette. I followed a lot just to see. I wanted to see him in action. I have seen him at a protest before, and that was over east on 71st and Jeffrey. So I have run into him in his protest techniques before, and I was in the area. I wasn't protesting anything. So I have my thoughts on him. I'm gonna say before our next slide because I'm confusion. And I want to get a better understanding. But I think that if he hadn't promoted it as much, would the Dolton people come out? I'm not sure. Now, I'm gonna tell you, it was this girl that was on his team that was great. She was awesome. She kind of listened to everything like that. She had one of the bullhorns. I didn't get to meet her. I I'm glad it was peaceful because I was worried because I only can imagine what it takes to be an activist, like to do stuff out your pocket. I only can imagine. But I was trying to figure out if something went down, was the measures able to be met? And it was just because of what I saw. So it sounds like I'm backpedaling and coochie popping, but I really don't. I was confusion. Like, and I say confusion on purpose, y'all. So I was confusion because I was like, in one instance, it was different. That's what I was saying. It was different. We'll talk about it later. I am confusion. Because I was just trying to figure out a lot. But I want to say, to me, it seemed like it was, I remember the announcement, and I had forgot totally last night, but I had remembered the announcement that the victim was there. We all started looking around like, because power of deduction, deduction, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I only went to algebra 1. So excuse, I got a question. When he said the victim is here, I was wondering if he knew that the citizens know how many assistants Tiffany Henyard had, basically, right? We basically know. Close your ears for anybody. This might sound, this is what we get from we don't hear the unnamed trustee, right? We don't know, it's unnamed trustee. So we're gonna go by unnamed trustee, right? So we know, so when he said the victim is here, this is how big Dolton is. You basically look at how long she been around, who's been the assistants, who go to Indeed. Go to Indeed. Then we know from, and I said close your ears, this is gonna be kind of gross, but we know from the case that the woman experienced discomfort, but she said she thought it was her monthly, her menstrual cycle, right? So now we just deduct who's in that age range to get this. I'm not trying to be gross. We just say, okay, well, this one was this age to probably have a steady, if we calculate, and not judge it because people in their 50s and on still have it. But if we calculate what happened and who went to Vegas and who could possibly have a menstrual cycle and who could possibly have an iPhone and all this stuff and who could not find a purse and a wallet, it's like you use that deduction. So if we were to see her in the crowd, we know who she was. Like, oh yeah, what happened to her? She used to work for a village a year ago. What happened to her? So it kind of shook me, like, are we, well, but then I have to look at it. Maybe he had permission to say it. So I am confusion because we just turned around like, the victim is here. So what do we do? So I thought that meant that she was gonna, I don't know, but I thought that meant she was gonna come to the podium. Like I was talking to a friend of mine. I thought that meant, now I know. They possibly was gonna say something, speak because they're a victim, right? Not speak because you're a victim, but because it's an announcement that you're there. We're wearing this color in support of you and other victims of the situation, but of SA, but mainly we're wearing teal to support you. So you know you're not alone. And I was confusion. So we're gonna talk about that last night because even as I'm telling y'all out my mouth, I'm still confusion. Hey John Allen, you sent me something? Thank you. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, but I appreciate it. Just the thought of thinking of me. He was making people. It was like, we gotta talk about it later because it was like it's okay. I'm at the thing where I'm like totally needed him to probably. This is the thing. They said he got the financial records. So that means somebody leaked the financial records to him some kind of way. Don't know if it was the bank. Don't know if it was somebody in Village Hall. Don't know if he just know where people's statements are. Don't know. But he says he has the financial statements and he's upset about the list of spending. And I did think in my head that Jedediah was going to go easy on the situation because he was mainly there because of Andrew Holmes. And we know how dirty, allegedly, Andrew Holmes did everybody during the Kanika Jenkins case. And Jedediah probably been waiting. Like he said he had other opportunities, but he probably was waiting. And especially when he allegedly heard from other possible victims that they had an encounter with this situation. He always say, sue me if it's not true. Sue me if it's not true. So he has some kind of inside scoop probably. But it was sort of like for him to have done these huge activist marches, huge marches. We had maybe 60 people outside. If I'm underestimating, let me know. Locked out, maybe 60 at that point. The way he was talking to the crowd at some points, like I ain't come here for this, y'all. I ain't take my day out. Like it was like a chastising, and he was losing the crowd. That's what was happening, and that's it. We'll talk about it later. Thanks, John Lewis. Hey, exactly, Erica. Like Mike will see. I ain't gonna say she under 40 because people could go a long time, but I said at least we know we could figure it out, and that was scary to know. What happened with Awake? I missed it, but I'm gonna read Mara. Oh wait, no, don't put a sad face. You have every right to feel what you feel. I was just clarifying that's all, Heart. And I don't know. It's weird how he pushed Tiffany aside completely and focused on Andrew Holmes. Yeah, because his whole thing was Andrew Holmes and Andrew Holmes trying to be slick. He was tired of it. So, but yeah, he was. So the thing when he was like, we're not going to focus on Tiffany Haynard, when he kept saying that, it was like, okay, and it's hard for me to do this because you like don't want to critique someone that came out to help. You know what I mean? You don't want to do nothing like that. But Jedediah is no stranger to controversy, so this is lightweight. But what I was wondering if he was going to be influenced by somebody else who was close to the mayor. I just was wondering, and I was glad to see at the end he started to shake that off. Like, no, you can't lock these people up, and no, you can't have this grandmother possibly getting cuffed. That was at the end. But do I think that he mainly wasn't as focused on Dolton? I think it was he was more disappointed that Andrew Holmes did not show up. Yes, I do. I think he was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to stick it to him right now. Being locked out of a public building in the rain made the crowd more angry at Awake. It sure did. It was confusion dealing with these allegations, hateration, holleration in this dancery. We had her name for months, but respect. Yes, very true. Very true. She could not speak during open litigation. Thanks, Orbs. Right. Like, so she wasn't even able to come to the podium. How do we even know this person exists? And that goes back to, remember we got this post, I believe this was from Jedediah's page. I have the whole thing, but it was this one. And he said, Trustee Andrew Holmes, picture on the left, is going to jail by Tuesday. We denounce him as an advocate and call him for who he truly is, an opportunistic predator. We demand his resignation from the Village of Dolton Board of Trustees. Dolton Mayor Tiffany Pointy on the right may also be in trouble because of the handling of this matter. Now, when you put that up there, I think that kind of might have deterred the case a little bit, because right after this wasn't Jedediah, this was the Edgar City Watchdogs. He was arrested, and it all came out different kind of ways, and then all of a sudden it went away. Oh damn, it appears that Dolton Mayor Tiffany may also be facing criminal charges. Inside sources suggest she may be arrested as well tomorrow and Tuesday. And it's like, okay, you're beating the news. That, I think that was a problem for a lot of people. So then he came out and he said, well, though these allegations, as we say, was true, I basically moved too fast on the situation. And so I apologize for that. He said my sources are always right, but sometimes I jump the gun. So I wonder if that's what happened with the victim being there. Like, the victim is here. They were chanting more allegations. Hey, J. Jones. Hi, Burgundy Blue. I finally seen you. Oh, but we both didn't know who we were. Nice. You were close by the whole time. I even have you on my video I recorded. I didn't make it in, but outside was worth it. Oh, thank you, J. Jones. Yeah, I was laying low. I was laying low. I was like, no, I'm so sorry, guys. Excuse me, tipping through. Okay, let's get back to Stubbs. It was great to see you.
Good evening, residents. Good evening, Board of Trustees. The four of you all. I'm tired of our rules and regulations change every time we have a meeting. Right. Okay? First of all, it's not public comment, because that ordinance have never, ever been changed. Correct me if I'm wrong, Trustee House. Right. So, is that the 2 minutes? Or y'all got something else going on? Okay? Let me know. And, well, you know what you're doing. You're violating our rights. And that's a shame that our rights are being violated. For clapping, they tried to put me out last month, and it don't make sense. Make this make sense to me. And I'm agreeing with Mary. I'm asking for Andrew Holmes to step down, which he should have never been in that seat in the first place, because he never lived here. So stop blowing smoke up the residents' behinds, because this is ridiculous and I'm tired of it. Mayor, you might as well step down too, because I'm tired of that too. This is a disgrace that you have done to this village. You thought that other fellow was bad? No, this is 1,000 times worse than what he could ever be. And they say that you're the worst mayor in America. I agree.
All right, next person. Marshall Sanders.
I can imagine the level of stress. I recognized you as soon as I saw. As soon as I saw you too, Cara. I did not want to bother you. I recognized you as soon as I saw. I was like, I saw the Lexi shirt. I saw the beautiful hair, and you're beautiful. I saw you. Clark Stark. She's an attractive woman. I don't know if that was for me or Cara or both, but we accept it. Or what you talking about the mayor? Because the mayor did look cute today. in her orange. And thank you. The total disrespect for the elderly just chaps my ass, gets under my skin. I just can't understand it. It makes your butt itch. I know, John Luna. Fox News has good coverage. We have to check it out. This the guy that, yeah, so it was a guy trying to leave and they said he couldn't leave. He was like, wait a minute, I'm trying to get out. They were like, no, they would not open that door. that no clapping rule was bull. Hope a lawsuit coming, even though it'd be bad for Dolton. Yeah, it's like you can't get blood out of a turnip, right? She has even reported on how much was donated to her campaign and how much she spent and has left over. Businesses were making donations to her campaign to stay open. Wow. Unnamed trustee Holmes had already run his 17 blocks. He's further than 17 blocks away from Village Hall. She's prepping for the orange shell she'll be wearing years to come. I'm like, that orange is doing it. Oh, thank you so much. We receive it. We receive it, Clark Stark. Indigo's asking Cara, do you feel like this is a win, however small? That's a good question. However small, Cara. How do you feel about that? Good question, Indigo. I mean, does it bring justice for stealing the life of your child, but to confront her? You can't lock people in. That's a lawsuit, right? Keith Freeman is a 1099 worker. He shouldn't be making comments about accounting. He should resign. Yep. And Cara says absolutely. So yeah, that was an answer to Indigo question. Do you feel this win, however small? Yeah, because when she got to that podium, y'all, we're gonna get to that. When Cara got to that podium, I know they were like, wait, what? That microphone, she leaned over to Delgado. Let's see if we got it. I want to see if they have Cara.
Good evening. I'm almost rendered speechless by that last public commenter. Some people are easy to please, I guess.
Let's see if we can see her speaking on Fox.
First of all, what's going on out there is ridiculous. I understand safety, and if there was a credible threat, as you say, Chief Lacey, there should have been a better plan in place. People should have been informed. People show up expecting to come to a public meeting and to have access. So this is the result of not having a structured plan in place for the credible threat that you said was warranted. People are frustrated. They want answers. They want transparency. They want what these four trustees, Trustee Norwood, Trustee Tammy Brown, Trustee House, Trustee Kiana Belcher, and Clerk Keys want. And I'm appalled that the one trustee that's sitting there doesn't want the same thing. I mean, I don't even know how you can honor the seat that you were elected to. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. In absentia, Andrew Holmes does need to step down. He's also a disgrace. It's only a matter of time before everything is brought to the forefront. And people will be satisfied at that point. People will be satisfied. They want change. They want better. We want better. So I just think that this is ridiculous. It's disrespectful. And to speak about safety, this is unsafe. I got pushed. Other people got pushed just trying to get into a public meeting. That's unsafe. So let's talk about everyone's safety, not just the mayor's. Thank you.
Sabrina Rux.
Good evening to everyone, to the mayor and the trustees and all the residents here. I have not been in Dolton as long as many of you, but under Mayor Henry, I have seen things change.
Okay, the sound on this is good, but I think I got Midwest accountability because I think it's important that we see to his page. He got the side profile of Cara, and I want to play it. Thanks for being here, guys. Okay, I got it. I quit, y'all. I quit right now. I think I got it. I quit right now.
In their basement, coming in their backyard, into their house. You've done nothing. You don't care about nobody but yourself. Thank you. Yeah.
I never know. There's like 4 news stations inside right now. You guys are welcome. Appreciate y'all for being here.
So my sister actually used my middle name because she was afraid that you wouldn't let me speak. I'm Cara Wilson. I'm the mother of Alexis Wilson, killed by Dolton, Illinois police. At the time that my daughter was killed, Tiffany stood in front of a microphone much like this and said that she stood with the cops and they did the right thing by killing my 19-year-old child. Not only did she not take those words back, she didn't offer condolences. She's never said anything. The first thing she did was hire this group of security guards to surround her and PR. So the real reason Tiffany has security is hiding from accountability about what she said about Alexis Wilson when she was killed. Now, if you watch the coverage of this,
You know what? It's so quiet. It's his audio, not mine. But let me see. Can we go back to the other one? So it's 156, I think Cara got up to speak. Let's go. Oh, wait. They show her on this one. I'm sorry, guys. They turned it around finally. Because I was like, I don't think he's going to turn it around. Here it is. Here it is. They turned it around. His audio is much better. Thanks, guys, for that. Because I was like, man, we don't see her. There you go.
There's like 4 news stations inside right now.
There you go. I got it out.
You guys are welcome. Appreciate y'all for being here.
Okay, so my sister actually used my middle name because she was afraid that you wouldn't let me speak. I'm Cara Wilson. I'm the mother of Alexis Wilson, killed by Dolton, Illinois police. At the time that my daughter was killed, Tiffany stood in front of a microphone much like this and said that she stood with the cops and they did do the right thing by killing my 19-year-old child. Not only did she not take those words back, she didn't offer condolences. She's never said anything. The first thing she did was hire this group of security guards to surround her and PR. So the real reason Tiffany has security is hiding from accountability about what she said about Alexis Wilson when she was killed. Now, if you watch the coverage of this murder, these officers violated her rights, reached in her car, jumped in her car, and put 7 bullets in my child. 2 in her head and 5 down her side. And the next day, you guys tried to spin it like she did something. Watch the video. She did nothing to deserve this. And again, last time they brought up Alexis, she's doing what she does now. Look this way, look that way, every way, but at the person talking. You don't give a damn. And you never did. And you never acted like it. She called out a whole press conference to call my daughter a criminal. And Homewood Flossmoor graduate with no criminal record. But Tiffany, you have one because we used your mugshot to protest in front of your house. And that's why you hid. That's why you have security. So let's tell the truth, which I know you're incapable of. I wouldn't trust and had her tongue notarized. Not a damn thing she says comes out her mouth is true. Thank you.
Say her name.
Alexis.
Say her name. Say her name.
Alexis.
Say her name. No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. No justice.
Just the one that's making the reference. Just the one that's making the reference.
No justice. Stay on there. Evict that question. Stay on there. Stay on there. Stay on there. Stay on there. Stay on there.
All right. Next on the agenda is general announcements. Anybody have any general announcements?
You can only imagine how I don't see how she held it together to stand up there and face the administration, the people, if that's the correct, like I'm saying, administration, the village that her daughter lost her life at. You know, with some of the people in the room, I don't even know who everyone is. Like, did she know? Like, who had what part to play? And Alexis Wilson's mother was able to stand up there and say what she needs to say. And she's right. Look at me. Acknowledge me. My baby is gone. You're a mother too. Though you did not pull the trigger, the actions that you said and the things you said hurt me. Look at me and acknowledge me. It would have been great for an apology right then and there. You got your lawyer beside you. Ask your lawyer, is it okay if I apologize? Just like you ask if it's okay to say any other statement. No matter how empty that apology might have been, just to hear it. Just to hear it. I'm sure she would. I'm sure Cara would throw that apology to the wind side, but just to hear it. It's the coldness sometimes. It's the coldness. Heartbreaking. The mayor never said any words of comfort after any of the family shared their heartbreaking story. Isn't that something? That's things that make you go, Thanks, Dave's channel, for being here. Thank you so much. And I forgot to read this. Thank you, Miss Carmen. I always like, am I reading their real name or their Cash App name? Thank you so much for the $3 Cash App. I appreciate you so much. That go right into the next ride along, okay? Thank you so much. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. Man, this is sad. I'm with you, Kenneth. I don't think so. Everybody was trying to hold it together. Let's go ahead and listen to what happened next.
You do, or
Yes.
Okay. Do you have more than this or no? All right, it's 2 more names. And let me reiterate, if it get out of hand, we will cancel the meeting.
It was like they kept on saying
So that's from the record. All right.
They kept on saying they would cancel the meeting, but they really didn't want to cancel that meeting. It's like the empty, threats.
My name is Paula Ward. I know that you all know me. I was a resident of Dolton, and my son was robbed and murdered along with 4 other customers at Maxwell's. I'm not here to talk about everything that's going on. I know what's going on. What I want to know is, why isn't security still at Maxwell's? Why is not Maxwell's not closed down? That restaurant is 24 hours. Do you know how many people get killed, hurt, robbed, everything up there just trying to go buy a sandwich? My son was killed, shot in his heart, trying to go and buy something to eat. All these other restaurants y'all closed, and Pablo, all these other restaurants y'all failed to close Maxwell's. This is the only time I always come up here, because my only son, his life was took trying to buy something to eat. Y'all told me y'all passed the bill, and if they didn't have their own security by 10 o'clock, it had to be an off-duty police officer up there, or they did their own security. That restaurant is making Dolton so much money, but so many people are getting killed and hurt up there. If you Google them and look it up, you'll see how many people have been hurt. Y'all trying to fix everything else. Y'all got to fix the security first. Y'all got to get some more police officers first. This is a little village. Every time something happens, South Holland, right now. People losing their lives for no reason. My son, my only son is gone. I can't get him back. I can't do nothing. I have to look at Maxwell's open every day. They did nothing but sweep it up under the rug. The next morning, 6 o'clock, they still out selling food. How do you think that make me and my family feel? Nothing has still been done. They still open.
I got to talk to her outside, actually. I didn't know why she was crying. I didn't know if she was crying because, do you know the meeting? It was some, I didn't know who she was. I saw the funnel cake man. I saw his wife outside, but I couldn't get to her. I saw Cara Wilson outside, Alexis Wilson mom. And then I saw this young lady. If you guys know her son's name, can you put in the chat? I'm so sorry. I don't have my notebook with me. It was so many people just out there. I thought when she told me her story about the Maxwell Street, again, right down the street from Pablo's, like if you're blaming, that's a area. That area right there, right off the expressway, it has so much going on. Even the bowling alley has had incidents over there at nighttime. You know what I mean? It's just that's where they had the armored car situation, truck heist over there. That area right there by US Bank, that's a busy area. White Castle, it's a lot going on in that area. And she's saying that they were supposed to have security, or they will have to close down. They need to have security, or they would have to close down. And she has to drive by and see that location every day. How sad is this? Orbs, thank you so much for next week's Dunkin' Run. Thank you so much. That was just, look, that was from the heart. That was from the heart because we didn't know what to do. Them people was out there from 5 o'clock until, well, I keep on saying we, but it was me. I was there and y'all had my back. And I was like, I just can't see people just be out here like this. Mr. Lee, he was helpful too. And then you guys, I'm gonna put this news clip on here because you saw that lady. If you guys saw my video last night, I didn't know what to do because her husband was like trying to lean her against something. Then he like dropped her, like not dropped her, but like got her to the ground. And I was like, well, it was raining, it was wet. I was like, well, this lady do not need to be getting pneumonia right now. Somebody needs to give the seniors and the people that need a seat in the village hall. What's going on? Walk them through the metal detectors, check their cane, and keep on going. It was crazy. It was crazy. And yeah, so I thank you for that. Or it just came, it came from y'all. It came from the heart. I didn't know what to do. I was nervous. So I was like, can I do something? Can I bake a cake? What can I do to help? Knit you a sweater? I don't know what to do with myself. Okay. Yeah, Dalton Police needs to be rebooted. And this is the sad part. When you were out there, okay, so we were out there. Let me give you how some of the people were looking. They had to follow the rules. They had to follow command. But you saw some people that definitely had compassion. Like one guy walked by, and Nate Rogers was in the area, and he's from Fox 32, and he was like, yeah, man, if y'all could just, don't go on this side, just stay on this side. He's like, I'm not here to stop you. Go. He's like, you have the freedom to go where you want, but we're gonna try to direct traffic on this side. He said, go where you want, but this is what I'm gonna try to do because some people are trying to leave. And it was just and he was like, you can stand wherever you want. I'm not saying that, but if you don't mind, if y'all could just move it to the right so the cars can get through out the parking lot, we listen. But then we had one jerk that wanted to be tough. So it's like, you just don't know who's the okay police in that situation. They're all, it's crazy. They're not all bad, but it does get crazy. Yeah, they were telling her to resign. Hey, ho, ho. Need to fact check that there was another shooting at that place she called Pablo's. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was one guy that was knocking on the window. It was one lady, she had a little cane, but it's this guy, when you hear that high tip pitch knock, he was knocking with his keys. And I was like, sir, please. The child that got life taken at Maxwell Street, Christopher Moore. Thank you, Miss Marie. Thank you. Oh no, Red Iceberg said my girlfriend was killed in a hit and run cross 147 for the bowling alley in 2020. No one was ever held accountable. I'm so sorry. Hmm. Miss Cara, I know Alexis was proud of her mama last night. You are her voice. Oh my goodness. I was trying to stop the Alizé. Y'all crack me up with that because I be missing these moments. Dolton police force need to be fired, completely overhauled. The whole thing remind me of the movie Walk and Talk. I'm not gonna lie, I bet some of those police be like, yeah, can I take my FMLA? I'm taking my vacation. Oh, Lucille says, I was talking to one cop about Tiffany, and he pointed at his body camera, basically showing me he's being recorded, so he gotta watch what he say. Whoa! Yeah, I can't believe it. Let's listen.
Keisha Davis.
Y'all, that was super sad when that thing went off and they didn't give her an answer. You know, of course, it's public comment, but she was looking for something. And the way he moved that, did you see the way she looked? Oh, this breaks my heart.
Y'all got to fix the security first. Y'all got to get some more police officers first. This is a little village. Every time something happens, South Holland, everybody else got to come over here and help us. We're too small. The village is too small, but the village is so angry now. People losing their lives for no reason. My only son is gone. I can't get him back. I can't do nothing. I have to look at Maxwell's open every day. They did nothing but sweep it up under the rug. The next morning, 6 o'clock, they still out selling food. How do you think that make me and my family feel? Nothing has still been done. They still open.
Keisha Davis.
Yeah. I ain't laughing. I'm not laughing at Miss Davis. Let me tell you, I'm laughing at the officer. He's like, how did all these survivors get on the sign-in sheet? How did this happen?
Hello, everyone. My name is Nikisha Davis. I am the wife of murdered business owner Tavares Davis. I'm here because it's been almost 2 years since my husband has been murdered. There have been suspects that have been identified. I've been getting the runaround from the Dolton Police Department. And I'm here because I like answers. If there have been suspects that have been identified, then I want to know why there has not been an arrest. You all posted on the media that there was an arrest. You all said something in a board meeting and everyone clapped and cheered, but you didn't say that you all released him. There were 4 individuals, including.
Now, you guys, I didn't know they released the suspect. I didn't know that. See, that's why it's important to hear this stuff from people, because I remember the funnel cake man, because I used to have to go to Orland Mall a lot. And when you walk into Orland Mall, at first I thought it was Auntie Anne's, the pretzels, but it ended up being a funnel cake. I didn't even know what a funnel cake was. So we tried it and it was absolutely delicious. And actually his wife here, she was the one to serve us and she was super duper duper nice. I think that actually his kids worked there too, if I wasn't mistaken. I hope I'm not saying, but I want to say it was a whole family business because everybody was like family. And they had 2 locations, but I only been to that Orland, or they might have had more than 2, but I only been to the Orland location. And they said he didn't trouble nobody. He was beloved, and he seemed very beloved at that business as we used to go there. Just that would be our stop. They were right by Cheesecake Factory in Orland. I think they're still open. They may still be open. But yeah, that was a situation that just was crazy.
Including my husband, and my husband ended up being killed. So why hasn't someone been arrested in this case? I am a wife. I'm a mother of 3 children. My children and my family are suffering because of this loss. And Dolton police, the detectives, have been sitting around twiddling their fingers on this case. This is hurtful. When I've been in contact, I've been asking questions. I've been in contact with the state's attorney's office. I'm pushing this case. I've had...
Read this. It said, Lucille, no, it's not normal to have a cop there. Not normal for metal detectors locking out and locking in. Showing ID in public comment first. Yeah, it's not normal at all. Like, they try all the measures. Just to have an officer, like, basically holding the podium to intimidate you. I'm glad these women were strong. This is crazy. And it's like, it's public comment, so I have something to say. And this is what happened. It's not a fib. This is what happened.
The Crime Stoppers come out to do additional work canvassing the neighborhood, to assist the police, and nothing has been done. My husband, Tavares Edward Davis, deserves justice. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
You clap, the meeting will be over.
Right. Thank you for your public comment. Next on the agenda is general announcements. Do anybody have any general announcements?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I hear a lot of the outrage, and I think a lot of it is just around having a space that can accommodate. And I'm concerned also that there may be some violations of open meetings act. We need to have a space when we know that there is this many people. As such, I'm going to make a motion that we postpone this meeting and continue the agenda to Monday, April 8th, a week from today at 6:30, Dolton Park District 14700 Evers. So that is one motion.
Trustee, we are not postponing the meeting. We are here, and basically we have 2 items on the agenda, so we can basically continue with our meeting and get through the 2 items that's on the meeting.
Good night or day. If y'all clap, we're gonna cancel the meeting. However, if you y'all let me come up here. Hold on. I just got something to say. If y'all clap, we're gonna cancel the meeting, we're gonna clear the room. But so what? We're in violations of code 1902-6RYT of the U.S. Constitution Open Meetings Act. We're not gonna shut this meeting down because we're gonna handle business. We only got 2 things. So which one is it? It's like no kind of flow, no correct direction. You clap, we're gonna cancel the meeting. Public comments is 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, we're in a violation of state law with the Open Meeting Act. We're gonna continue the meeting. I am confusion. It's ridiculous. And shout out to FIRM firm for capturing this moment.
So my advice to the board is we are already here. Let's handle the business and not let the business handle you guys. We're not having no meeting at no Dolton Park District. So I'm just making that crystal clear. Clerk, what are you doing? You're out of order. Did I call the wrong? Did I say what?
Was everything. Clerk Key, everything. Bravo. Yeah, it's like we not having no meeting at Dolton Park District. We not, and I'm being crystal clear. Okay, call Jason House.
I'm still speaking. You're out of order, Clerk Key. You're out of order, Clerk Key. Like, stop. Y'all out of order. Everybody want to run stuff. Y'all don't run this house over here. Stop, please. So, as I was stating, We need to continue with the business. We are here. People came to a meeting to hear what we have been doing in our village. The department head, the lawyer, everyone's here. So I'm asking for you guys to sit here and to deal with what's going on. And that's the problem. Wonder why we have this function. This is the reason. So y'all can walk out, y'all walk out. We got business now. Okay. All right, so go ahead. You have your business, and we're gonna have
We handling our business. Let's go, y'all. I agree with this. Her voice is cracking. She wants to burp. Yeah, it was like she was trying to keep it tough. She was keeping it tough. But then it was like, okay, they weren't in violation. They had a first, they had a second, and that was it. Kudos to the trustees. I was shocked. We were trying to look through the side of the window just to see what was going on. And then we heard, it was like you could hear a pin drop because we saw like the citizens getting up. But I didn't know that Jason House and them were getting up. So now Jason House, the board of trustees, rather, they're getting up, everybody but Stan, because, and they're saying, you're invited to the next meeting. You can come on to the next meeting, you're invited, and all the staff is invited. They didn't know how to handle this.
They're walking out.
We're going to stop all of them. Is that what they said? Yeah, let's look at. They're not letting them out. They're not letting nobody out.
It would have been really cool if somebody would have stopped and started hanging up Kiana Belcher picture. They would have been like, Trustee Belcher, can I see that picture? And just, don't bring a hammer because a hammer could be a threat. What's those little things that you use to hang your Christmas ornaments? What are those 3 M's? You peel it and it stick on the wall. It got the hook on it. Supposed to be like a Gorilla Glue to it. Just bring one of those 3 M tabs. Hang it on the, what are those called? The contact tab, hang it on the wall, the stick, peel a stick and hang her picture up. That would have been awesome.
Power to the people. Power to the president. What do you think?
He said, can use the shoe to hammer a nail. They're like, we see a nail, it's a threat. It's an open threat. Because please don't bring no nail, because then we're gonna get this speech.
So all I'm saying to you is like, come on, guys, we got to do better. We have to do better. And all I can tell you is that I am a fighter, and y'all know that. So when you come for me, be prepared for the fight, because at the end of the day, they talked about Jesus Christ. So why don't I think y'all are not gonna do me the same way? Somebody that's healing y'all and helping y'all. Same thing I'm over here doing, right? Healing and helping.
Right, asking another employee who went on that trip.
You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do in Springfield?
You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding the bike. We need more.
Can you imagine if a nail was involved? We would have heard the Jesus. They did Jesus the same way. They brought a nail. They got a nail. We would have heard that whole Jesus speech. No bueno. Oh my God. No. I'm like, oh. Harriet Tubman, Jesus. Oh Lord. So yeah, no, please don't hammer the shoe. Don't hammer the nail into anything. Please, because we'll have to hear about that the next board meeting. We just got to use a 3M thumbtack for Kiana Belcher photo.
You guys so don't deserve this. I'll go see. Thank you, though.
Fuck the police!
Crazy.
Thank you for what y'all do, brother.
Oh, brother. That's
y'all.
crazy.
Told y'all.
That's crazy.
Y'all, so that was the view from the firm. But yeah, the walkout. The walkout was enough for me. It was like when we were on the other side, guys, it was just like what they're getting up. And then when we started to see the trustees walk out, we were like, what? But then when we saw, we were like, wow, so what does that mean? You know, but y'all know I'm new to this. So I was like, what does that mean? Is that good? Is that so the next meeting is the 8th. So now we know that. We know it's the 8th. Now, every time the trustees have a meeting, and the only reason they're having it at the Park District is because they do not have access to Village Hall as they should. Okay. And I told you I saw them walking out. Oh, thank you, April. Thank you. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you so much. That was awesome. Y'all, let me tell you. Y'all, they started leaving out, and we were just trying to figure out what was going on. But I told y'all I saw I saw Brittany Norwood, Jason House, Trustee Tammy Brown, and Trustee Belcher. This is how I was looking. When I saw them come out, I was looking just like this. I said, no, I know how she felt because I was looking just like this. The admiration. I was like, oh my goodness, trustees, you did it. You did it. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. That's what I was looking at. I saw the trustees leave out. We were shook. We were shook over there, like, oh, like that was crazy. It was such a feeling because it was no incident. Nobody got hurt, nothing like that. And everybody was able to work together. People got to hear their voices got to be heard. And there you have it. Like, what did you have to do? Now we got to go back to this village board meeting that got so low. Back to what my girl say. I quit. I quit right now. I quit right now. I quit, y'all. Hey, I quit. We're going to get right over there. Y'all, I was looking just at them trustees. I know they were like, who is this weirdo? I was like, we did it, Joe. We did it. Y'all, I was starstruck. Like, y'all made some moves. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know you could do that. Bert Odelson, you back. You back, Odelson. You back. I was saying, Odelson, you wasn't winning nothing. You said, I am playing chess, not checkers. Okay. Are you my dad? That was me. That was me looking up. I was looking up to every trustee like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We did it. We did it, Joe. Every trustee, baby. Every trustee that left, we was like, whoa. Because it ended up, it was just really cool that it ended up being so peaceful. It was a movement. Something got done. Now, the Andrew Holmes situation was not addressed, but I have a feeling that will be probably later down because he's not attending none of the board meetings, right? You're not attending none of the board meetings. Some people said they saw him go through the back door. I did not. Okay. So you're not attending any board meetings. You're not for the people anymore. Now, you got these allegations. Now, the bills have to get paid. That means including your pay, I mean payroll, all that stuff. All that got to get voted on. Not that, Stan and Andrew are the minority, of it basically. But so the 4 trustees can vote and have the quorum and all that stuff. So he gonna have to answer eventually. He's gonna have to answer eventually. And if they settle, let's say they settle something. Let's say, I'm just saying allegedly, that go on the village too. And the trustees, just like in Thornton Township when they had to vote on that proposed settlement for Edgar City watchdogs for not getting the FOIA request, much like that, that's going to be a situation, right? That's about to be a whole situation. So if y'all did want to settle allegedly with Officer Miles and the unknown victim, they got to go through the board. Y'all, but when I tell you this payroll, let's play this place. Y'all. You say, I'm telling you, the president didn't know who she is. He thought it was no. Why you call that lady? Don't call that lady that. What do y'all think that Kiana was telling Stan Brown? Now let me do this. Y'all, I think that Kiana probably walked over to him and said, I think she might have been the voice of reason. She probably walked over to him and said, now come on, Stanley. Maybe she had a good relationship with Stan Brown before all this too. I don't know. But maybe she was like, Stanley, now come on now. Come on over. We here. With open arms. We'll accept you back over. And you know why I think that? Remember the mayor wanted that Christmas tree? And I don't know if y'all saw that clip, but the mayor wanted the Christmas tree, right? And then let me see if it's pulled up here. I might have it. She wanted the Christmas tree. And it didn't dawn on me. She had Andrew Holmes there. And she said, when all 5 of those trustees said no, I think it was with the ice skating rink too. Look what God said, right? So I'm thinking that was the situation. So she had Andrew was there, and they were like, okay, come on by for the tree lighting ceremony. So I'm saying that to say, I think at one point, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I think that maybe I have it right here. I have right here. I think that maybe Stan was on their side. So I'm thinking out loud while I'm saying that, because I'm like, when she kept saying 5 trustees, I was like, when did it turn to 4 trustees? You know what I mean? Let's share this. I want to show this part. Y'all let me know if you recall that, because I was like, was it 5 trustees together and then Andrew was the outside one? Then Stan came over and flipped, for lack of a better word? Because look at this.
And I'm trustee Andrew Holmes.
Happy holidays from the village of Dolton. We are here at the Ice Arena in Dolton on 144th and Green. Take it out and not provide you with a treat.
Let's see. There we go.
Pay for the Christmas tree, but the 5 board of trustee members chose to take it out and not provide you with a treat.
So the 5 board of trustees members chose to take it out and not provide you with a treat. So I'm assuming that included Stan Brown, or, I'm sorry, I must have it wrong. We got to look back at this. What date is this? Was it Edward Steve? Because I think Edward Steve might have been a trustee then. So did that make it 5? I just thought about that. Because, that's crazy. I saw the price of the tree was like $50,000. Okay, it was Ed Steve. So that's when it was 5. But then they got Steve out of there and got Stan in, and then Stan made it a duo vote, right? Wow. Okay. Now we're cooking with grease, because I was trying to figure this out. I heard it was just to rent the tree. Wow. You know, like I said, I was definitely one of those people where I was like, man, this is stuff for the community, stuff that people would like to see in their community, that their tax dollars paid for, right? I want to see things, but I wasn't getting into the cost of stuff. $50,000 for a tree. We could just decorate one of the biggest tree in Dolton, and just make that. We didn't even have to just, hey, go over there to Elm Street, decorate that that pine fir out there. That's gonna be cut it down. See if we can cut it down. Get Public Works, cut it down, bring it over here. We're going across the street to Dollar Tree to get the ornaments, and we're about to light it up. We're gonna make it look pretty. Okay, like, no, I didn't even see what the tree looked like. I got to see what the tree looked like. 50. So you got to ship the tree here. Stuff like, why did they look for that tree? But you guys, I don't know, because it's this girl. Did you guys follow this girl named Ari? She was Little Herbo. Y'all, I'm old. G Herbo, baby mama. Now she's with Moneybag Yo. But this Christmas, she hired this company to do her Christmas tree. So she hired the company to do the Christmas tree, and they had promoted it for one way it was going to look. And then when the Christmas tree, when she got home, she was like, this is ugly. This is ugly. And she was going off like she had spent. She was like, I spent $25,000 for this tree. I'm like, $25,000 for a tree in your house? What? For a tree? That's only going to be up a few weeks? Oh my goodness. Say timber. Oh, that would have been so cute. Make it a community thing. Have the school kids make ornaments. Now that's when you probably should go over there and talk to like Stephanie in the Park District. Because just like when they were having this Easter thing, they were like, we're gonna decorate our Easter bags and stuff like that, and our eggs, trying to get activities for the kids. It could have been an activity for the kids, yes, where they decorated. It could have been Christmas with the trustees and the mayor, where they decorate the little ornaments, decorate the little presents, all that stuff. It would have been fun. I spent $650 on a fake tree from Lowe's. Right, we got a Menards in Dolton. We could have just went to Menards and see if they would sponsor our tree this year. That's it. That's all. Call it a day. Hey, missing this. Thank you. The village has a deficit of close to $7 million. Why is money being spent on lights wrapped around trees and digital stop signs and an ice rink? These are not necessities. So you guys, I went down Greenwood Falls, and I noticed, because you guys, when I be doing a ride along, it's always super duper. It's always a street sweeper over there. So the lady last night, she was saying something about how she lived off Greenwood, but she lived on the other side, and she don't get that kind of attention. And she's right. When I was going down Greenwood Falls, it's not, you can't find a piece of hair out there in the wind. It is clean, and they keep it that way. It looks great. But I didn't notice that each one of those tree lights had a plug, electrical socket to the trees. So I said, now, wait a minute now. It's not no, you know what I mean? Solar lights you could wrap around, for the environment. Like, instead of having plug-in lights for the trees, it wasn't any kind of like things that charge in the daytime and then glow at night. It wasn't nothing like that available. I was confused. I noticed it. I think I have on, and I was like, you didn't notice it? Yeah, I said each one of these have an outlet, like it's a extension cord. I was like, each tree got an outlet? Like, that means that electrical had to be expensive. So that's why those people are looking at the same people that are looking for the money for the stop signs, right? because that was not a great environment. I don't even know if that's possible, but I do see lights that charge in the day. Heck, no, we got that at our house. You ever have those little sticks you go get in Menards, the little lanterns that you just get and you stick in the grass and it lights up like the walkway for like people that want to deliver mail and stuff. We don't have no batteries for that. That stuff charge in the daytime and at night it light up. That's it. That's all. But this was quite interesting when I saw. I don't know if you guys will see it from here. Let's see. Did I have that? I don't even know if I. But you guys hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is the ride along I did. And this. Thank you guys. Oh, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm long-winded, y'all. It's 11:30. I'm waiting on the mail.
Hey guys, it's another ride along with me. So you guys, I'm on Lincoln Avenue, and sorry about. I'm working on getting. I'm telling you, once the channel grows, I'm working on getting the material. Like I need a cool tripod or something like that to stick on my car. But y'all saw, I've been switching up.
Y'all, I'm so sick of not thinking. Pearls Pink just said so. What's gonna happen when those trees grow? What happened to this? Girl, I didn't even think about when the tree, and I'm saying, girl, I don't know. I'm not gonna misgender anybody. Pearls Pink, I didn't even think about when the trees grow. Oh wow.
Like, no. I gotta borrow a car right quick. So you guys, that's Sharks right there on my left. Sharks has fish and chicken, and that's like the good place to go when you need something greasy on your stomach after a night at the club. Okay. So all these people coming to Dalton, they're asking me where do they go eat. Sharks, but I'm get the mild sauce. Get the mild sauce to go over the chicken. The thing about Sharks is they and that's that little green building on the left. That the thing is they drop their chicken first. Now, go to Harold's, but you know,
Y'all
Harold's
talking
on the
about chicken. Hold on,
25th
sorry
before
guys.
you go to Harold's. You gotta go to
I want y'all to go to
102nd.
Greenwood with
You
me.
gotta go to 103rd.
Okay, here we go.
Us to look because I was absolutely speed.
Now this one I was so excited,
So
y'all.
it's going down. This is downtown Dalton. That was the strip mall on the right that Free Indeed is. The club is popping, and Big Woods is closed. We passed by Big Woods, so I was like, let me cut through. But y'all, those speed bumps, child. And then when I turned, I was pleasant.
Okay, okay. Miss Lucille, like I wish I could zoom in. Like, do you see what I see? So you guys see those trees? They're so I was really excited. I was like, this is absolutely beautiful, right? And I just thought it looked really pretty on the way it was just lined up. But right there down at the bottom of this red cord, do you see that? That is a plug. And each one of these trees got to have a plug. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like it wasn't a better, you know what I mean? I'm not an electrician. I'm not an electrician. But who's in charge of making that decision? Would that be Stacy, the public works coordinator? Like I'm trying to make it closer. You see that? It's literally a cord. It's an extension cord at the bottom of each tree. I don't think that is smart economically. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm not an electrician or nothing like that. I was like, I could trip over these extension cords. I was like, so it's not a way just to have something pretty up there, sparkly, that is solar powered. Like the stop signs had that little solar charge thing. I saw that at the top, but it had to be a better way than to. I want to know what company did this because I don't think it was a stop sign people. I don't think I'm not gonna blame the stop sign people for this, because I can't see them saying, yeah, this would be great for the village to have every individual ground electrical socket to plug into of each tree. And how many trees so far on this picture? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was at least probably 10. 10. I just don't see that as being a sound decision. Listen, I turned around and rolled through like, what the hell? Yeah, the trees are gonna hit the power lines once they start growing. Oh my goodness. It's expensive. Do all cops have body cams? I think so. Thanks for being here, Monty. You came on over from Tyrant. It was so funny. My brother called me and he was like, hey, I just saw you on somebody YouTube. And I was like, now what would that be? He was like, why you didn't tell me you had a YouTube? I was like, I thought I did, but I guess I never told him. But he was like, I just saw you over there on Tyrant Terminator YouTube. It was hilarious. Oh my goodness. That's kind of dangerous. Kids being curious and touching it. I just thought it was weird. Oh, I was on Midwest Accountability. Oh, thank you, you guys. Thanks. I didn't look. I was trying to stay out the way. Y'all. Everybody had cameras out. I was just running left and right. It was crazy, but the energy was great. Let's continue, y'all. Look at these.
Surprised. This must be Greenwood Falls. It's absolutely beautiful, y'all. Now she could have paid me to do them Christmas lights. I would have did it. Tiff, I need a job. I would have did them Christmas lights, girl. But it's absolutely tiny homes right there. Restaurant coming soon. The ice.
I was so excited when I saw this because I had never saw what Greenwood Falls was. So I was super excited. It's even more than 10 trees. But I was super excited to see how cleaned up it was and how pretty it was over there. And then I get to the board meeting and they're like, none of that's paid for.
Skating rink. But the speed bumps, in my opinion, y'all see my car bouncing. It serves two purposes. One, for us to look, because I was oohing and ahhing as I was looking, because we didn't have that in Dolton, right?
Yeah, all those speed bumps back to back. Yep, that was the rink with the fence. It was back to back, but it's for you to watch that because right after that is the park district, and the park district don't have any speed bumps.
That's pretty cool. But that's a story for another day. But like I said, I'm gonna give you two sides to the story. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It made me warm and just to see how cute it was. And I really like that stop sign. I don't know if they paid the bills for the stop sign, honey, but like I said, we'll talk about that another day. But I really like the flashing stop sign. It just give it a little And that's what I always say. I think the mayor wants to leave her mark and she's rushing. That's my thoughts. But when it gets
y'all, it's way more than 10 trees. I'm still passing by trees with these little sockets. I didn't realize this. Like I said, I'm not an electrician. I just wonder if it was a way they could have did something where the stuff charged from solarly instead of having lights on that whole time. I wonder how's that being built? I just wonder.
Gets down to how pretty this is. It's absolutely beautiful. Look, these speed bumps are out of control. But like I said, it serves two purposes. One, for us to slow up and look and see what she did. They go just ice. No, just ice. Yeah, just ice basketball court. So earlier we went through, it was locked up with a padlock. Somebody opened one of the courts, but I don't think it's open. They go a stop sign, so I'm stopping. And I like those little. So now y'all know. Look, once you pass all the new stuff, you see it's free. It's free for selling now. But I think it serves two purposes. One, the kids will be over there skating, so you need the speed bumps for playing basketball. But number two, she wants you to see the improvements that's going on. So there we go at another stop sign. I stopped, full stop, full stop. Okay, I'm passing the Park District. I'm going down. What street is this? Is this Greenwood? I think I'm on Greenwood. So I'm going down, passing the Park District. And you ain't seen the speed bump because it's no new. But I think when that, and I pointed out the Park District not having speed bumps because I'm sure kids might cross over from the condominiums over across the way. You see what I'm saying? And so I said, I wonder if anyone has ever unplugged those lights to charge their cell phone. That's your favorite hustler's favorite hustler. Like, let me get some juice right quick. The speed bumps are there so you look up at the sign. I get it, but the mayor's not smart. Have a good afternoon, Miss Indians. We appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Oh, asking if Shay will come to the 8th meeting. Yeah, I think Shay will make his way out here. You know what? I tell everybody to come at their own pace. Don't do anything. Don't let nobody put a battery in your back or you be gearing up to do something that you're not equipped or ready to do. Much like he didn't come for this one, and look what happened. Kiana Belcher was wearing his hoodie representing. So trustee Kiana Belcher, pretty awesome. At Doggy Park, come if it's not open already. It'll be a speed bump coming up, but it looks, in her credit, in my opinion, it looks absolutely beautiful. And that's what I be telling people, like, it's two sides to it. We don't know. I just don't know. And why I gotta be so bad and so tough. Like, just do the right thing, right? So now I'm driving to like this industrial area. I'm full stopping, y'all. Like I said, I ain't got no look. I don't want no trouble. So I think on the left is coming up where the citizen. Okay, guys. I just wanted to share that. I was confusion when I saw those plugs for every single light. So let's close this with let's just close this with the news covered this morning, and we're gonna get on up out of here because I'm sure everybody has their opinion in these streets, and I want to listen to them. So let's go. Come on, Miss Kim.
The police. Ma'am, can I get your name?
No, I'm good.
Not you, ma'am. I'm sorry. Ma'am, do you mind if I get your name, ma'am? Excuse me, ma'am. What's your name, ma'am? It's not very professional of you.
Hey, I quit, y'all. Yeah. I quit my job right now. You quit, okay. Yeah, I quit my job right now. I quit.
You're quitting?
Yep.
Why are you quitting?
The next day.
Hey. How y'all doing?
How many of us knew Miss Kim did not? I mean, it was just no doubt. Everybody was like, yeah, okay. It was just like the dramatics. Like, girl, just stop it. Okay, let's go ahead and play what the news covered. Hi, rest in peace to Miss, I think that's Miss Minnie. Come out to the township meeting on the 9th as well. She probably won't make it to the 8th meeting, so come to the township on the 9th. Thank you, Mr. Watts. Yep. Oh, let's see what Tyrant Terminator. He was out there trying to do the work. He was out there trying to do the work of the people. Let me tell you something. Good. He tried his best. He was like, I'm gonna find some answers. He was going from the front door to the side door. He was like, this is a public building. I was trying to follow him, but I was following Jedediah, thinking Jedediah had the plan. Then I started following Miss Trina and Tyrant Terminator. So they was like, no. We're going through the crawl space. We getting in there. Let's see what's going on. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and hit play.
Due to what the police chief said was some unspecified security threat, but the people who were left out here in the parking lot refused to go unheard.
Open the door.
Ask Dolton residents, and many will say the bi-monthly municipal meetings run by Mayor Tiffany Haynyard have become a regularly scheduled spectacle. The increasingly irate residents arrived plenty early for the first of the month meeting. Village residents clamored against the double doors, tussling and then navigating a security screening for a highly coveted seat at a public meeting where items like unpaid bills and payroll were supposed to be the topics of discussion. Mayor Tiffany Haynyard took her seat on the dais to preside over the board meeting.
If there are any outbursts, if there are any clapping, or anything that is, if we get another credible threat, the meeting will be closed.
Haynyard and 4 of Dolton's trustees who've asked for a federal investigation into her handling of village affairs have been at odds for months. The trustees say Haynyard has left vendors unpaid, withheld business permits, and stonewalled village leaders and voters for her own personal profit.
People are frustrated. They want answers. They want transparency.
This has to end. I'm so disappointed in what's been happening in Dolton. Mayor, you need to step down because you have disgraced this village. You really have.
Haynyard sat stoically, taking in the ire of some of her constituents and the praise of a few.
It is under Mayor Haynyard's tenure that I have felt the most connected and valued.
Y'all, that lady, I was in Hannibal is Hungry. Like, he was like, what's wrong with her? What's going? And I was thinking that too when I saw her. I said, she had a sippy sip in the car before she got up there. Like, she like, give me this shot. I'll read it. And Cara K. Wilson said something very important. She said, notice how no media channels ever showed me or anything I said. And to me, that sound bite, even though it was super true, but that sound bite that I would have picked would have been you looking here, there, everywhere, but you won't look, right in my face. You look all around, you don't care. That would have been the perfect thing to use. And also to say her name. They didn't use it. Thank you for pointing that out. See, you never know. That's why it's important for the bloggers to be out there doing that to get it on the ground. Someone said the lady was hurt because she had to look how she looking. Somebody probably called her.
Come together and support her.
But before any actual village business could be discussed, the quorum of village leaders dissolved over disagreements in how the meeting was being run.
The Open Meetings Act requires that we have enough space for everybody to get in.
Leaving Mayor Tiffany Haynyard to assail her colleagues.
Our job is to make sure we take care of the business and not allow the business to handle us.
Tonight, no bills or payroll were approved. The 4 trustees who walked out of the meeting have again called for a special meeting at a Dolton Park facility next Monday.
Watch breaking news on YouTube.
So y'all, question. How you think it's going to be, but that, let me tell you, it's going to be totally different. How you think it's going to be? People are going to start falling. Because can you imagine payroll not getting paid? Would they get paid like the 1st and the 15th or something like that? So I guess it'll be the 15th check paid, maybe. But I guess they can get it approved on the 8th. Now I'm not going to say that it's not approved. But look, okay. Anybody know when the Village of Dolton people get paid? Is it like the 1st and the 15th, or is it every 2 weeks? I wonder. So let's say it's the 1st and the 15th. This is just me using thought to this. The trustees were still kind of smart because it's not like you won't get paid. Okay, so she was like, the business hasn't got done. We have to pay payroll and bills. So I guess if you come to the meeting, because if the 1st already happened, that means they got their check, right? That's me assuming. But if you come, Mayor, to the meeting on the 8th, we can, and go back to that twice a month meeting. That means that they can approve payroll so the people can get paid by the 15th, if that's the setup. And if you don't show up, then the people that work for you gonna know how much you care about them because you didn't get the payroll approved. unless Jason House and the 4 trustees can go ahead and just approve payroll at that point because clerk key back on the bank account. I don't know, but I cannot wait till next week. Y'all are camels. Oh my goodness. This was crazy. This was absolutely crazy. Okay, now let's go back to the village. And y'all, it's not me. This is how low they set it up. So this is the only sound we got. I just wanted you to see the angles. So the trustees are trying to leave out and avoid press, avoid comments. And look at how Kim is telling them they're going to have to leave from the front door like you ain't one of us. Look at how they acting. You got Keith Freeman over there pointing, and you got Lacey pointing, and some guy with a black hat. I guess he's security. Hit that like button for me, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for being here. Look how they treating them. No, you can't go this way. Well, y'all look at Kim. I quit. I quit right now, y'all. I quit right now. So they have to go out the front door. So now the mayor is saying, I thought y'all gonna leave, so leave. So it was a huge skip. Did you see that? They edited something out right there. Just want to hit it. Sorry, guys.
I thought y'all was leaving.
No, there you go. They kicked them out the front, thinking they were gonna put them out in front of an angry mob. They thought they were gonna put them in an angry mob. That's what they thought was gonna happen. Great point, Regina. Credible threats, but sending trustees out to face the crowd who had their back. Who had their back.
Trustee House, I thought y'all was leaving. Y'all should come back, sit down, and handle the business, and let's finish to do what we came here to do, which is go through our agenda, but y'all give interviews. Can y'all all exit, please? Thank you. Y'all don't want to handle the business here? Say.
Look at how many cameras was on Trustee House. She couldn't take it. Look at all this coverage he was getting. Like, he was almost like, it's like the president. Look at how much coverage he was getting. She did not like that. She's like, if you can't handle the business, come sit down. Okay, then leave. And everybody didn't know what to do. All the officers are sitting there. We got our man right here, Dots. He over here in the right-hand corner. Let me use my pointer. He in the right-hand corner over there, DOTTS. He didn't know what to do. I think this is the commander. She didn't know what to do. Everybody sitting there getting their footage with Jason House. They go Mr. Microphone in the zone right here. He was in charge. Nobody knew what to do. I love Kiana Belcher's
clear the room. The media has to step out also. Clear the room. Business. Everybody.
So when Trustee Kiana Belcher went over there to stand Brown, I believe she was just like, come on, do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know this is wrong. Do the right thing. That's my opinion of it. And I'm really happy she didn't have to sit next to Andrew Holmes.
They can step outside. Everybody. No, just the people here, they're fine. Everybody else, media included, has to clear the room.
What were the 2 agenda items they were supposed to cover? She had one to terminate Odelson's contract, and the second one was for them to override the veto. And despite all that, the most important part of today's meeting was to pay the bills, and to pay payroll. They wanted to approve that.
Testing. If you are staying, please do so. If you're not, please exit so we can finish our meeting, so you can hear from us as a body of what we do here in our village. This is a board meeting about business, not chaos, not confusion, not disruptions. That is not what we represent here in the village of Dolton. So for those that come for the show, go outside, because the show is not in here. We talking about what we've done as a community. So please, if you're going to leave, exit, and please shut the door so we can conclude our business here.
Y'all, that was crazy. Now, I know y'all saw that a million times, but I wanted to, before we leave, go to Tyrant Terminator's page, and he came up against Thornton. I met him last night. He's an auditor, and I didn't know that, so I got to meet him yesterday. So let's go over there. You guys check him out. Good morning, Samoy. I knew nothing about this guy, but I see he encountered, I think so. Let's see. I haven't seen this video myself. It looked like he encountered Thornton Township people. He just put this up an hour ago. And again, this is Tyrant Terminator, but let's see what he talks about, because I didn't know he did this as well. And remember, I was saying I need some Black people to go into the village hall because they're going to look different. They're not going to look, I hate to say it like that, but they won't see them coming. So let's see. And shout out to Tyrant Terminator. It's a big channel too. 111,000 subscribers. I sound like Stan Brown reading the numbers. 17 million views. I don't need a degree to read these numbers, y'all. All I gotta do is read it off this sheet, okay? Let's see what happened when he went to Thornton Township. Hit the like button, guys.
Doing prior to that, so when she was just a trustee, this is the reason why I call her the poster child for corruption, man. Look, check this clip out right quick. When she was just a trustee, look what she was doing with Section 8. Check it out.
Water leaks. Nearly 3 months ago, we first exposed serious problems in a South suburban rental home owned by a Dolton Village trustee.
Since then, the renter says it's only gotten worse. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozloff has also learned that trustee is pocketing tens of thousands of your tax dollars for a house that's now unlivable.
You need to get your clothes out for school.
Jacqueline Smith and her 2 children called this hotel room home for almost a month. Ever since the Dolton house they were renting from village trustee Tiffany Henyard was slapped with this.
A big red sign that I cannot live there because it's unlivable.
Unlivable mostly because of mold.
All mold. Even growing on the bottom of the shoes is mold.
Mold that Smith's landlord, Trustee Henyard, pledged to immediately clean up after we first reported on the problem in August.
And that's where it started.
Smith says workers came and painted. The house even passed a village inspection. Issues abated, notes Inspector Brian Figpen in this September report, except they weren't.
It's horrible.
Enter activist David Lowry, who called Dolton directly. Suddenly, the house deemed livable on September 3rd became unfit for occupancy on October 15th. Lowry's theory?
The trustee used her power and influence.
We caught up with Henyard before last week.
And y'all, we getting this from Tyrant Terminator. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. He was really nice. He He actually, while he was out there, he was making sure he was, in my opinion, oops, sorry guys, he was protecting the women a little more. Like if he saw us there, he would like back up and like have your back a little bit. Like he'll stand behind you. And that was pretty cool. Like at first I was like, dude, who is he? And then somebody was like who he was, and I saw how he was trying to get the elders up front. So yeah, he was running around getting footage, but he was definitely trying to say, let them through, man. Let them through. So shout out to him, Tyrant Terminator. And then Clark says, set up donations. I don't need donations. I don't know if because we don't know next time we'll be out there. So I was just trying to help out where I could, because I know I was cold and I know I needed some coffee too. But through StreamYard, I don't know how to do that, but we do have all the ways to support me. It's in the description box, and I do have a Cash App as well. And I have the whatever that is you guys be sending me, super chat. So thank you. But you guys hitting that like button, telling somebody about me, that's enough. Thank you, Clark Stark. So there you go. All the ways to support me is below down there. Oh, you didn't see Midwest? Midwest did get in. He got in. I got to meet him. He was nice. Everybody was pretty nice. It wasn't no jerks. Okay, so let's see. What is this? Ooh, this look juicy, y'all. Let's look. Ooh, so he got to Thornton Township. Let's go. Let's start here.
Well done, Viv. You got the presents, the balloons, and the raptor cake.
Some FOIA requests from this department. See how I go. Y'all stay tuned.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You see how he just walked past? Yo, oh my gosh. See, I'm trying to get up out of here. Let me check. I'm gonna let this play. I gotta go check to see if the delivery got here so I get with my client. But wait a minute, y'all. Oh my goodness. We here 2 hours and 55 minutes later.
Can I be recognized, Mayor?
You want to be long-winded? I'm just acting.
Mistake.
Y'all smash that like button and let's put Tyrant Indigo. Can you put Tyrant's his pet link to his video, if you don't mind, in the chat, please, so we can make sure that he's getting that support over there. Put the link to his channel in the chat. He walked right past security. See, I think we're gonna see a whole different side. Meanwhile, we saw when Long Island came in, security and him had a 10-minute conversation.
To the Thornton Township. People working with people. Wow. It's crazy, man.
You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I did not find it crazy that her picture was on stuff. I know that sounds terrible. I did not find it crazy at first. Now look, now looking at the access, it's like, but now I don't even remember what the Thornton Township logo looked like anymore. I remember we used to have one, but it is almost like it's her own personal business instead of the township. It's crazy. I don't even know what the township logo is anymore.
It's just crazy.
You here for long care?
Nah.
Okay.
I guess they got something called senior lawn care. You can sign up right here. Hello. All right, and you? No, nah, not exactly.
What you need?
Yeah, they already asked me that I need help.
We got personal business in here, man. You can't do video, man.
Wait a minute. So is this Stan? But wait a minute, y'all. Funny question. Oh, I wonder if Mr. Watts is still in the chat. Mr. Watts, is this the Zap or HAP program area? Is this where the fist fights, alleged fist fights were? Because now I get it. Did he walk up on him? Y'all, what? Oh my God, I can't wait for late night to cover this.
taking care of. Wait,
Sir,
let's step out
don't
here.
touch me, no,
But
sir.
come on, let's step out here.
No, I'm gonna step out once I'm done documenting.
Okay, let's step out here. Let me see
What's your
need.
name, sir?
What you need? What's your name?
Sir,
Y'all, did we put him in the chat? Guys, did we put no, we didn't. Let me find him because I want y'all to be able to watch this all the way through. Let me see. Copy. Let me see if I can copy, guys. I'm gonna see. Let's see if it'll work. Hold on. Let's see. Yep, we got it here. This is the link. Let me put my little, sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm on my computer. Link to Tyrant Terminator. Okay. That's his whole. Oh, thank you, Cara. Thank you. Okay, so this is the video. So for people that want to go ahead and watch it all the way through without the commentary, that's Stan Brown. Yes, and once again, what's your name? When you working there, I said, what's your name? No, don't worry about that. But you working there.
I asked you first, respectfully. I understand that, but you came the wrong way. What's your name?
You need to talk. These seniors in there, they get paperwork.
That's okay. It's still public. It's still a public area.
Yeah, but you don't need to look at the information.
What's your name, sir?
What's your name?
I asked you first, respectfully. We just gonna keep documenting, man. This dude here, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna record any of those personal documents.
Yeah, they always crack me up. Like, I understand that. How far you think he gonna zoom in? Because when that box was left out, that assessor office with everybody personal information on it, nobody said nothing.
So, yeah, this ain't personal right here though. So he flipped over some stuff that wasn't even personal. What you looking for, man? What do you mean? I'm here documenting the Thornton Township.
Okay, but
I can do that, right?
I got seniors here. They give no personal information.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool, but they're in public, right?
Yeah, but that's their personal information.
So if they're giving out personal information, then y'all probably got to create privacy and take them to a private room. Are you like a supervisor or something here?
No, who are you?
Man, I keep asking you the same question, man. I'd ask you, what's your name?
You're a stranger to me, man.
I'm a stranger?
Because I don't know what you got, man.
So you're not a stranger to me.
What's that you got on you, man? I don't know who you are.
Oh, man, look. Here we go. You're trying to indicate. Now.
Man, I don't know who you are.
Why would I just show identification?
You need to show some identification, man.
To whom? Who would I show it to?
Man, we got people in here, man.
Man, we got to find out who this guy is, man. This guy.
It's like it's getting escalated because I agree, Lucille. Like someone said, Talana says Stan is a trustee and is refusing to say who he is. Unbelievable. I hope he goes viral and more artists come out to Dolton. They clearly don't know the law. Yeah, like, okay, so now the camera on you. Let me tell you, it's psychology 101. Like, okay, you want to know who I am? How you doing? Trustee Stan Brown. Can we talk? What are you doing? You documenting? Okay, great. So just so you know, because the camera's gonna be on you the whole time. I know this is a public building, but we have seniors in here filling out personal information. Now I don't know how personal it's getting with lawn care, but I guess the address, right? So it's getting personal there. So if you don't mind, go ahead throughout the building over here. If you can keep it off limits, it's not a restricted area, but just keep it off limits. I don't know if that camera's zooming in super close,
See, this is the reason why Thornton Township and everybody that's working under Tiffany, man, this is the reason why they're up under so much scrutiny, man. Look at this dude, man. Where this guy go, man? And then dude flipped this over right here like it was personal, man. And this ain't even look. The Henyard Assistant Program. These people here, man. Bro,
are you here for business?
Bro.
Oh Lord.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, there you go. There you go. Let's start there.
You can record in the common areas.
Yeah, this is a common area as well.
No, they conducted business in here.
I know, public business, right? Not private, right?
People are got their business stuff now.
Why?
Because this is 60 and older in here.
Yeah, I know. So what I'm doing is
what? You just ain't here what?
Okay, you gonna let me explain?
That's all I'm asking.
Okay, so what we're trying to do today is just document the Thornton Township, staying in the publicly accessible areas, which this is one, and that making sure we don't make any efforts to go past any restricted doors. So if we're able to do that unmolested, we should be good to go. Cool. We already seen you, man. You've been plastered everywhere, so you should know that this ain't your first rodeo. Just let me be, and everything be good to go. Okay. All right. They are conducting business. Yeah.
Why does this guy look like a comedian or something to me? Like he be like, go do what you gotta do, brother. Just go ahead. Like I don't even understand. And then he's armed security and don't want to identify himself. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. But what does that mean to me? They're not conducting any business where this is hindering their business, is it? Me recording, right?
Yes.
So me recording would stop the business from
If people public, yeah, their personal information is being conducted in here.
their personal information. Because I'm not. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you probably should educate her. No one has to agree. Is that correct, security? Would you let her know?
They're conducting personal information.
Oh my God. This is so hard to watch. Y'all, I know they come to work like, would you please just let me do my job? I know. And then this is the thing. Like he said, this ain't your first rodeo. So that means auditor after auditor that been in there and they still don't have like a script or a situation or saying, okay, now the auditors are here. So we're going to make this little desk office or closed room one by one. Y'all land out here. Then y'all go in this closed room, which is a restricted area, and fill out your personal information. We're just going to have personal information in common areas. So y'all didn't come up with nothing. There's no, thank you. There's no office with a door. Exactly. They should have the seniors and private officers, not in the public area. Yeah, just like one by one, line up, come on in the office and fill it out. Said do some role play. You be security and I'll be the naughty auditor. Here's the script. Oh, this is so painful to watch.
No, but I'm saying what she just said about agreeing to being on camera. You know that what she just said, I don't need anybody to agree. Could you educate her, sir? I mean, since you're trying to tell me something, are you willing to tell her something as well? Obviously not. So, well, like I said, it's fairly small in here, but I don't want to be, for lack of a better word, I don't want to be rushed into what I'm here for. I asked this man what his name was, and he's not interested. Look at this guy. This guy.
Well, I don't know if this man got a gun or who he
Oh,
is.
look, now that's dangerous.
Look at him.
That's dangerous.
Oh, well, that wasn't nice. I don't know if he got a gun or anything. A stereotyping. Look at him. See, I told the people that didn't I tell y'all it's different when we needed a black auditor to come up in here. See how different it is? Ooh.
That can cause something, man.
I'm threatening this man. He is scaring me.
You feel threatened?
Yes, sir. I feel threatened.
But you're standing right in front of me. Make it make sense. But he wasn't just here.
I got the police right
He ain't the police, the security, man. Come on, man. We're gonna find out who this dude is, though. We definitely gonna find out who he is. We know he definitely got to be under Tiffany acting like this.
And we know the girl with the curly ponytail. She was the one that had the little cute scarf on her head the other day. She had like a bob. So she done been through this too. Y'all still didn't research what to do. What happens on Set It Off? What's the procedure when it's an effing bloop to your head? What's the effing procedure? What is going on, y'all? They just go home at night and say, we'll try it again tomorrow. Don't no one, not a little memo go out?
It's sad. Yeah, I know, man. All the stuff that Tiffany's under, yeah, I know. That's extremely sad. I shouldn't refer to them as customers.
She's a resident of the township.
There you go. So don't call her a customer.
She's trying to conduct business.
Well, how what am I scared? How am I scaring her?
Yes, sir.
Wow, see, so that's what they do. They try to incite something, especially this dude right here in the hat, man. This guy right here, my goodness. But like I said, TTA family, it's fairly small in here, man. So we gonna get ready to shake, rattle, and roll, man. But we definitely got to find out who this cat is right here, man, in this Kango hat with the Jodeci boots on. We gonna find out who he is.
Jodeci boots.
Okay, I see someone saying the highway. There's all the names. Loretta Wells. Darlene Gray.
Look, y'all.
Carmen Carlisle.
Y'all, they didn't took off off the lawn care. They didn't took Chris Gonzalez's name off of that too.
Find out who this dude is. We're gonna find out who this dude is right here. What's wrong? Huh?
Please leave, sir.
I you know what I am, because I don't plan on just standing around, but I'm just saying the way all the pushback that I was just met with, that was just totally unprofessional.
Can you please leave so we can conduct our work, please?
So you can do who?
Can we conduct our work?
Y'all can. I'm not doing anything to impede on y'all work. Just a regular person trying to exercise my right. I'm not able to do that today. Right. Seniors? Yeah, we love seniors. We love seniors. Y'all got them on camera. Look right above you. If you look right up above you, that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense.
Are you doing a YouTube?
I'm just documenting the Thornton Township. Yeah, just documenting today.
So you have never documented. Why didn't you go upstairs first and document?
Well, of course I was just upstairs. I got to come through the doors that's upstairs. So I'm going up there next. But I need to find out who matter of fact, you know what's his name, and I'll leave.
Okay.
I'll leave you. What do you tell me his name?
I don't know his name.
Okay, yeah, so you don't want to be transparent.
Don't mind, can you please just...
This is so silly. And like I tell y'all all the time, I understand the frustration. I can understand it. They like, look, I just want to go do my work and go home. However, y'all don't want to give up. Like, this is a public building with elected officials or appointed officials or people that are taking care of business, and you don't want to give your name? That is crazy.
I'm definitely am. What's your name? Oh wow. So, but you engaging me, and I see it. Yeah, what to do what? I know you asked me, but I have a right to decline, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah.
If we came to your job, would you like if we did this to you?
If it was public, yeah, for sure. You have a right to.
You would want us to be in your face like
Can I'm about to say, can you like let the people come?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Someone come. Yeah, I'll definitely get out the way for sure.
No. I'm just trying. What's the? Yeah.
But it wasn't because of me.
No, like this is for seniors, right? So the seniors, whether they're in a wheelchair, they walking,
right?
They thinking they're gonna walk through this way.
Oh, okay.
With you, like you don't care about they.
Wait,
let me finish.
And then you want to allow me to speak?
Of course.
Okay, for sure.
You not considering them when you block them, whatever your agenda is, and like the truth, whatever. The feasibly they coming. There's two seniors are coming downstairs, and you making them do extra steps just so we can respect your space. So if you think about it, can you do whatever you're doing and still respect their space? That's all. So that's what when you position yourself right here, it doesn't allow much for if you're a male or a female. I don't want to ever ask you to, can you move out of my ways with a consideration. So just think about those things. Well, is that a focus?
For sure. Now, am I able to? Because I got a rebuttal for that.
No, for sure.
So this young lady, when they was trying to get her in, I was standing right here, and she was over there. So she never tried to enter when I was standing
so what
here.
you're saying is when she tried to enter, you weren't blocking the space.
That's absolutely correct.
Isn't that what I'm asking you right now? Not to block that space?
Oh, well, I know I'm a grown man. I know not to block the space.
Right, but you were just blocking it though.
But not when someone tried to enter.
The point being, like,
absolutely not. I was just right here talking to you. So that's a lie. You just sat right here and we walked right past me. Somebody sad right here.
You was just talking to
we don't have to play semantic.
There you go. We showed no. We showed no.
He's already come out of the doorway. That's all I asked.
Right,
Nobody,
sure.
without nobody touching, and you saw what I was saying as far as they needing space.
It's all good, right?
I appreciate it.
Right. I mean, like I said, like I told her. I was like,
I don't know what you told her.
I'm not going to tell you what I told her.
I don't really care.
So even though I listen to you, you don't want to listen to me.
Oh, I thought you were changing the subject.
No, I'm going to tell you something real quick. Just like I told her, I would leave if someone would give me dude name. I'll leave right now.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Are you willing to?
That's not my responsibility.
No, I didn't say you're responsible for it. I'm just saying if you're willing to.
Y'all, oh my God. Y'all, wait a minute. I'm confused. It's a name for someone that the taxpayers pay his salary. If you want to put, if you're so scared of this man walking in with this we're watching Tyrant. We started in the comments, you guys. So let me shrink this. Please go subscribe to Tyrant Terminator. And here's the link, guys, again, for those that just joined. Oh, y'all. Oh my goodness, this is his link. I'm over here crying. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put this right. Oh, y'all, my eyes, everything. Oh my God, I gotta get up out of here. Thank you. This is sweet. I'll leave right now. You ain't gotta worry about me. I'm only here to do one thing. Get this man name. Just go ahead, give me the man's name. I'm out of here. I'm just asking who he is. That's not my responsibility. Are you guys freaking kidding me? I'm doing what? Are you freaking kidding me? A name, guys, a name.
I didn't say you were responsible. So I can file a complaint. What's wrong with that? Man, the man was touching me, trying to usher me out and everything. I think that a complaint is one. What's going on, man? So let me ask you, you love Tiffany? Oh, okay, because you said it to me as if like you didn't say you didn't like her neither. Because I'm here to expose her. We want to expose her. We're here to expose her, like you should. I mean, if that's what you think, we here to expose everybody that's involved. We're here to expose. Of course it is. Absolutely not. If she's not doing her job, you should know. I do know. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. They got to hold her back. She unhinged. That young lady's unhinged, man. And Tiffany is as well.
Oh my God. Not unhinged. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. You know, I think it's sad because, like you said, this is where we're supposed to go to get our services. And if we need help with something, these are the people that help us. You know what I mean? So they have to learn how to deal with the media. And by us, I mean community. Oh, she's unhinged.
Well, that's why she came dressed up like Nino Brown, you know, the drug lord, you know, a drug lord murderer.
Uh-oh.
What come with you where? Yeah, and again, like I told them, I would if someone would tell me what the young man's name is. If you give me his name, I'm leaving. The guy that was right here?
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking
about. Oh, okay. You don't. What does she know? She know. Oh, okay. I need the guy's name though. What's your name, sir?
I'm security here, so Officer Fulton, you come with me.
No, I'm not going. I'm not coming with you though. I don't
I'm
want.
just saying, I want you to come out so they can do their work. You can come to the building.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do their work regardless. I'm not gonna do nothing to impede their work.
Yeah,
See, like you see the young man right here. He's on his way in. I'm gonna get out of his way.
You come this way.
No, that's okay. I appreciate the offer though. I'm gonna hang around till this dude come back downstairs so I can get his name. I know you weren't here. They was here though. They don't want to tell me. As a matter of fact, the security right here, he was here. He don't even want to tell me. Yeah, so I know you don't. Yeah, I know respectfully, but this dude do so. And everybody else up in here does. Yeah, so yeah, that lady right there, she unhinged, man. She off the chain. And we can understand, man. You know, look at Tiffany's personnel detail. Look at them, man. Just look, man. Look. It's crazy, man. They off the chain, man. We seen you security force, man. You viral, man.
Yeah, you know, once you start bothering people doing their work,
not bothering them though. Not bothering them. Just standing in public.
You know, so I'd rather you walk through the building.
Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Man, like I said, we can just get dude name, man. We'd be good to go. I don't understand why is the name secret, man?
Oh.
Why is everybody's name secret, man? Like, you know, how you doing?
We were just simply asking her to come out. Would you like a glass of water? Would you like some water?
Nah, man.
Soda, something to drink?
No, you know what? Not from here, man. You know, you never know. There might be something in it or something, you know, for lack of a better word. But I appreciate the offer, though. What's your name, sir? Tony. Oh,
yeah, there's nothing unopened. It'll be unopened.
Well, you never know.
It'll be sealed up.
You never know, man. You never know. I just was met with a lot of pushback in this room right here. Some young lady was unhinged, man. She was.
No problem, but you're in the area where they're trying to conduct business.
I understand.
That's all we were saying.
I understand, but it's public, sir. That's all I'm saying.
But you're wasn't trying to do business.
Here, some of what we deal with is people's personal property with their income and things like.
Two things would be with them, but remember they put the assessor stuff out and left the boxes with all the taxpayers' information just out there. And then number two, we said number one, number two, as many auditors that's been coming in here, you think you would come up with a plan where it's private information going on instead of this deal. Even if you just had the doors, so a little swinging doors or something that say restricted area, something like that. He's only going that way because it's a public area.
That is an area where they deal with.
That's correct.
And in that, their information is really just, if it gets out there, we're going to have a bigger problem.
And you know what? And that's the thing, right? Like, so their personal information, right? Like you said. And so on you guys to protect it, not me. So if you're conducting personal information in public, that's a problem in itself.
Well, no,
You should take them to a private room, sir.
No,
That's not a private room. That's still a public room.
Well, and I think part of it is that how they're dealing with them. We didn't expect for anyone to come as you did today to cause anything that
I can understand. It was just someone here just a few days ago, right? Mr. Folsom and this guy, you know it. See, they viral as heck out there because of the pushback. Because they're trying to step on people's rights. You can't do that.
He wasn't in the area where they conducted business either.
Well, so why did y'all ask him to stop recording? James.
James?
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Man, for sure. Please meet you as well.
We help you today,
Man,
Mr.
I don't need any help, man. I was just hopefully, like I was telling this young man, that I can continue exercising my rights today unbothered, and we'll be good to go. Like I say, one young lady, they had to hold her back, man. She was like an untamed lion, for lack of a better word, just a few moments ago. But it's expected when you're working under Tiffany's personnel detail. This is what we get. So this is what we're here for. We're definitely here to expose Tiffany more than what she's already,
I don't know anything.
Sorry.
Well,
Sorry, y'all. I was talking still. Shout out to Tyrant Terminator. Yeah, this is totally deep when you think about it, right? Totally deep. And they should have better measures and pace, especially if people coming in and out randomly. Also hit the like button. Thank you so much. And Peru, thank you for the $5 Cash App. Thank you.
of course you do. Come on now, Tony. You was doing good, man. Okay. Okay. We'll say that. But you definitely know what's going on.
I live under a rock.
Okay.
I come to
Okay.
work, I do my job.
Okay.
I go back under my rock.
For sure. Okay.
So how can we possibly assist you?
Well, I don't need any more assistance. I'm gonna go upstairs and get some more shots and stuff like that. File a couple of FOIA requests, and then I'll be good to go. As long as I'm not bothered anymore, we good to go. Everything's straight. So.
All right, and then I asked you just to walk through the public area and the
Oh, for
work area,
sure.
and then we're good. Now I'll get you the FOIA from upstairs.
Well, you don't have to. I someone up there because you're just security.
That's his job.
No, it's not. The security getting me a FOIA is not his job. No, absolutely not. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Well, no, if we deem that his responsibility, then
Oh, okay. Well,
we issue them
so
out to
that's
those people and then take them back and give them to where they belong.
Okay.
So when we have one person accountable for it, we don't have to talk to multiple people.
okay.
You know,
And what's your position here?
I'm just a guy.
Oh, you're just the guy. You're the maintenance man. Well, I mean, I got to give you some type of title, Tony. Well, yeah. See, that's just it. You don't need anyone's consent. You in public, man. Think about it. What them cameras in? See them cameras up there?
I didn't tell you to stop.
I know.
Stated what
No, I know. I was just saying when people use consent, that means I should stop.
I don't want to smoke.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Tony's all good. It's all good, man. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. Just want to be able to come in and, like I say, document, man. And yeah. Senior services in here as well.
Yeah, those people have that same information.
Oh, that's downstairs.
Well, no, she's pulling out her ID.
Yeah, I won't capture that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll never try to capture anything personal. Oh, okay. Oh, that lady right there saying she don't like to be on camera. And there's several cameras. I don't make any sense. But it's fairly small in here. I like that the fireplace up under the TV like that. That's nice. This lady right here, she might be following us around. This chick. This chick right here, she might be following us around. She might be.
What did you say your name was?
James.
James, she is doing her job.
Oh.
We apologize for
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. That's the waiting area. There you go. There you go. Somebody with some class. Look at that young man right there. Oh, one is cool. One is cool. Yeah. This location does not print out any documents. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't need any more help, Tommy. I don't need an escort no longer, man. Go and get back to your job, brother. Go and get back to your job, man. It's all good, man. Oh, they got you following me around? Oh, okay. Well, I can't stop you from doing that, man. But
So if something happens, then.
oh, okay. I mean, I can't stop you from following me around, but I just think that it's unnecessary, but it's all good, man. Everybody, see these public servants, man. They all of them just. I don't understand how they're afraid to be on camera. Man, that don't make sense, man. Look at the cameras. Look at the cameras in the ceiling. Look at that one right there.
Is that our girl? Is that Cat Soup from last time? That's our girl, Miss Lotta Body. That's Miss Lotta Body, y'all. Thank you so much, Lar. Wait a minute, somebody gave me $50. What happened up in here? Wait a minute. I should have known. real late, like Shay, stop it. You don't have to do that. You are so kind to us. Thank you so much. And Shay is really humble, y'all. He be like, I do not need any of that. I didn't even see that. Thank you for that $50. Super chat. I know you. I ain't gonna say, but I can't wait till I can return the favor. Thank you once again. It's so funny because we were talking. I had thought when I first got on here, you guys, I was like, y'all, you know, I'm going through a transition. And then I was like, Shay, I was in the free indeed line. No shade to anybody that needed, because shout out to Dr. Scott. And I say that with confidence that you didn't even, it was no discrimination. If you needed some fresh vegetables, some milk, some rice, some water, Dr. Scott had it for you in that free NDD line, honey. It didn't matter. She didn't care. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Shay. Shay, and what I missed last night, I was like, I fell asleep. So I'm gonna do my live later tonight, because I said, I know that's not the real Jedediah. It can't be after this rally coming across like that. I missed a lot of it, so I was catching the replay this morning. I tried to stay up. That was an iconic live stream last night. And shout out to Trustee Belcher for wearing Late Night Crew merch. Thank you, Shay. You did not have to do that. That's so thoughtful.
You see that camera? I'm just saying, look, you see that? That don't make sense, man. You know that, man. But you know, I understand for you to uphold them, though. You work with these people, so you're gonna definitely uphold them until it all come crumbling down. Then you know what you're gonna say, man, Tiffany shouldn't have did all that stuff. Right now, you're gonna uphold them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I know how it go, man. It's all good, man. See, now that's private. See how they see that key card? I can't go past that. I know that.
Now wait a minute. I told you I was gonna be totally different when they had a black auditor, and we're watching Tyrant Terminator. And so far he did. Thank you, Tess. Oh, thank you, Tyrant Terminator. I wrote him a message to thank him. You know, it's really cool. I couldn't sleep after Shay's report. Bro had me shook with that exposure. It was exposure last night. Oh man, I gotta go over there and watch. Oh my goodness, y'all. I was like, I know this ain't him. I know he didn't come this far to start this mess, but yet look, I'm still trying to figure. Hey, we still together. I'm still trying to figure this out. So yeah, you may have a. Wait a minute. What's the G? Is he trying to say what I think? You may have a G Superman. Is he saying what I think he's saying? What? Okay, let's continue, guys. We're watching Tyrant Terminator. Shout out to him.
I see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to stay in the accessible areas of the public. So it's fairly small up in here, man. The young lady said, if I don't like Tiffany, then why am I here? Like I'm in here to support her. No, we in here to further expose her. That's what we try to do. We got to get rid of Tiffany. She gonna need some canteen and some Tiffany gonna need some commissary, man.
You can't ask personal information.
Yeah, I know. You should. Yes, you can. You see, I just did it, man. You know, I just did it. Yeah, this chick. Yeah, this chick. This.
Put that sign-in sheet behind the desk. This is my thing. I know they're used to one thing and how they're going to run it. Like they used to the township running the way it used to. But now this is serious circumstances. And if you want these people information to be this private, you need to make it according to the standards. Like if you saying a sign-in sheet is private information because we got names and phone numbers on it, right? If you're saying that, sign in here and grab the sheet and put it behind the counter. What the heck?
This chick right here trying to follow us around.
She always don't she? She always get like, I don't want to be recorded. Then she be the first one on the camera.
Chick, yeah. Yeah. She doing her job under Tiffany Henyard. That's her supervisor. Proud to say, Mrs. We call her. Hey, for now we're gonna refer to her as Tyranny. Her name ain't Tiffany no more. All right, Tony. Her name is Tyranny Henyard. All right. What parts? Oh man, I'm just from.
To read what Mr. Watt said. I'm sorry, but the auditor should have a little more sympathy for the workers who did not choose this situation. They are working under duress, and if they're on film accommodating, they would be fired. I can understand. Yep. Like they were scared to give out Stan Brown name. I can't give you that information. What can you imagine the stress? I understand. I understand, but that's when you have to pivot. That's when you have to get that media training. And you know what else, Mr. Watts, they should have? That good old therapy that we hear about that Dorton Township has. It should be available to them.
Around, man. I'm just from around. Man. We gotta look, man. Let me explain some to you real quick, Tony. No matter what, right? This one to grow on. No matter what, if you ever see somebody do something wrong, no matter who you work with or for, you should always want to do something right. You make it right. Even if somebody else is wrong, you be right.
Can I ask you something, Mr. Jones?
For sure.
The government has over $60 million unaccounted for.
Okay.
And the IRS will take you and me to jail,
do
things to me and you over $5,000. But they ain't doing nothing to them. And you guys aren't there exposing them.
Oh, well, we do it.
We
do it every day.
Of our federal government.
We do it every day. No, we do it every day. We expose all tyranny, all tyrants. You get what I'm saying? All of them. Man, for sure.
Mr.
James. And Tony it is, right?
Mr. James, keep doing a good job.
For sure. For sure, man.
He like over it. He's over it. I want to read this. The workers are not smart because they should just smile and continue their jobs and the others would just go. Yeah, like I guess it's agitating then, right? Because now you like he sort of like what happened with Long Island audit when he went to Dolton. After Miss Kim threw a fit after she quit, it really was like, give me my FOIA request and I can leave, literally. So I think when you get to that part, hey, you're filming, okay, you're in a government building. Yeah, what can I help you with? Like, I don't never see anyone ask them how can they help them. It's immediately you cannot film here. And that's what sets off that First Amendment thing. Like, I knew nothing about this. I still was like, I still even last night was asking people, it's okay to film you? I don't care we're in the public. I just wanted to be polite about it. But yeah, this is something else. Like I can see both sides. These people are not used to this kind of stress, but that media training needs to kick in right then, right there. What you're feeling to override the law is public information. It's on their website or he can FOIA it. What they say, what your feelings got to do with me? No longer.
I wish you'd have gave me your position. I guarantee you to make you fix the vending machines or something, man. When they need some Mountain Dews replaced, the Dr. Pepper's, Tony is the guy, right? You too, man, for sure. All right, GTA family. So yeah, that was Tony, man. He tried to, I guess he follows around. We can't stop him from doing that. But you see the young ladies downstairs, man, was just off the Richter scale, man. So they had to hold her back a little bit. Seen her, right? If you don't like Tiffany, then why are you here? As if saying in so many words, the reason anybody that's here supports Tiffany. No, we here to further expose Tiffany. That's why I'm here. Make no mistake about it, young lady. You understand what I'm saying? We here to expose. And that's what we're going to continue to do. Now, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned because you already know we got a 2-for-1, right?
Y'all know we got a 2-for-1, so stay tuned. So yeah, TTA family.
Oh nah. Tyron Turner, when did he have time to do all this? Y'all know where he from? Where is he from? The victim, Mr. White said, let's remember the victims of Tiffany's administration is not just the residents, but the employees as well. Y'all, I want to say, you know, those employees that fixing the Mountain Dew mission, those employees be nervous. Nervous. They be nervous. Nervous. Period. Nervous, scared. Do you know how many people scared if she don't win? That whole top row. That whole top row that be sitting at the board meeting. They are nervous.
Told y'all it was a 2-for-1. Now we over here at the village of Dolton, where Mayor Tyranny Henyard. Look at this chick, man. She all over the place, man. Wow. But yeah, we over here, man. Like, man, the lady, man, the little young lady in there tripping, man, talking about, yeah, man, if you ain't, you know, she started turning up, started to become unhinged, people holding her back, and you know, this is the mayor's supervisor of Thornton Township underlings acting just like her. And the Tony guy, he was following us around. We can't stop him from doing that. But it's all good, man. We finna just go in here and see if we can grab a couple of additional FOIA request forms and see what's going on at the village of Dolton Police. Oh, that's the payment center.
Oh, he got in, y'all. Oh no, he on the other side.
Okay.
Nobody go in that one. He's in the smaller building where you pay the water bill. Now all of them behind bulletproof glass over there.
I'm sorry? I can't hear you. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just recording. Was something wrong with that? Oh, you work for the public, man. So respectfully, man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. They say they don't want to be recorded, but look at that camera right there, up top right there. Makes no sense, man. Wow. Yeah, but this is the payment center, man. I guess everybody comes in and pays. Probably
Now, this is my assumption, just because she held up that restricted access sign, this is my assumption. I think that that's when you guys, when I drove by and I said, I think it's restricted access over here, right? And across the way, it said, go pay your water bill over there. So they just left them out in the open. But maybe because they're in those little glass boxes over there.
For frivolous, bogus tickets that probably was sanctioned from Tyranny Henyard. Ain't no telling, man, but there's definitely a payment center, so. So yeah, they tripping, man. It seems like all the public service up under her, man. This chick right here, man. Wow. So that's the payment center. I think next door is the actual village. We're gonna go over here to the village municipal building. They got everybody standing in the cubicle.
Ooh.
Oh, they ain't letting nobody in here right here? Really?
ASAP.
See, they got so they probably got that meeting set up for tonight.
Yeah, that little doorway is so small. I would have got claustrophobia. I can't sit in nothing that small. There go Mr.
They got this light, man. Wow. Okay.
Man, look at all those people in that little space.
So they got it locked, man. I guess
Wow.
I guess they're gonna have like a public. They're gonna have a public meeting tonight. It's probably why they got it locked. Still should be open though, that part at least, but it is what it is, man. Y'all stay tuned. Not really? Okay, yeah. So obviously, man, they got the mayor, man. We like to call her Tyranny Henyard. We don't like to call her Tiffany. She's under obviously a lot of surveillance and scrutiny, man, for all the alleged corruption that that's she's been perpetrating against the residents of Dolton, and she's the supervisor of Thornton. So yeah, how you feel about that, sir?
I have no opinion.
Oh, really?
Politically, I'm not involved with anything or anybody.
Political.
I stay my ass out of people business.
No, I understand, but I mean, obviously, you do see what's going on, right?
I see it here and everything, but I'm Curtis Roof. I don't get in people's business.
Well, at least your business ain't been affected, man. But there's been a lot of residents that's business has been. So. But you know what? I'm gonna leave you with this. Your name Curtis, obviously, right? I'm gonna leave you with this. I understand, like, you don't have like any type of political views or anything like that, but always stand on what's right, no matter what. For sure. All right. See, yeah, because Tiffany, she likes to, every time somebody try to hold her accountable, or they bring up things. She always playing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, TTA family. That's one of the most disgusting things when you try to play the race card. I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of people might be upset at what I'm getting ready to say, but she's using race as a way to like complain. Oh man, it's because I'm black. And
yeah, I can agree with that. Man, that is interesting. We're gonna go over to Tyrant Terminator. Let's see what happened right here. Did he go right back in the water department? Oh my goodness.
All right, thank you very much, man.
See if we can get us a request. See if we can get us a FOIA request from the department, man. Like, as soon as she seen it, she walked away. Don't want to be on camera.
It's weird because I can feel it because I do not like being on camera at all. So, but now I think, you know what? I think people thought, this is my assumption, that government buildings had better restrictive rules than public buildings. I know that sounds silly, but I think people was like, well, this is a government building, so you can't do that. But a lot of people are now waking up saying, well, the citizens paid for this government building. You know what I mean? Just different.
These people off the chain, man.
Let's see where else he went, guys. Who he running to right here? Uh-oh.
So we had a customer reach out, and they couldn't decide which knives they wanted to pick.
They got getting ready for the meeting, man. Definitely. And what time does the meeting start? 6:30. All right. Appreciate the FOIA. So, definitely, man.
Yeah, they got the metal detectors. Y'all saw everybody had regular water except for the mayor. She got to have her Fiji.
So yeah, TTA family, we've been out here all day, man. We've been here since at least like 10 o'clock this morning. We're gonna rock out, man.
Okay, so this one they pulled up. So I wanted you to hear the commander tell us the rules. This is pretty cool. and we'll get out of here. Y'all, we've been long-winded all
Can I
day.
be recognized, Mayor?
You want to be long-winded? I'm just asking.
Okay, let's hear what's going on here. This one, the commander came to the door because people were out there for a while.
Voice. Okay. Okay.
It was nice talking to y'all.
All right. For sure.
Is it her media too, or just ours? No. It's their media. You know, like Channel 7. Okay, it's our people. It's not a control media. Hold on, guys. We got it. We know everybody got thank you, because we know everybody got their cameras. We're not stopping nobody. Right. But if you decide to do that, you're going to stand by the media. Because you're being looked at as
Oh, ain't that nice?
Oh, my God.
They crazy as hell. They crazy. She said, if you're gonna use your camera, you gotta stand up. So if I can see you,
That ain't no law.
Everybody's going to be treated with respect. That's the main thing.
Come on.
We hope so. Because I have to give you the mic. No, you don't have to hope so.
No, it's not. That's a corrupt police department. Come on, Hold on.
Because what I'm not going to do, we can sing the same time, but we can't talk the same time. Just like you all want to respect you all and listen, I'm just asking you all to do the same thing. So again, these doors are going to open at 6:25. At around 6:20, I'm allowed the media to come in. They have their own area. Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, no one is being stopped. You know, using your camera. Nobody's being stopped. But, you know, we don't want it to be a distraction either. So
How is it a
doesn't mean that
distraction?
you get up to go back there to do what you need to do, because you all can come back here.
No.
So they said if you have a camera or camera phone, even you're part of the media, so you have to go to the back. Thank you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. So that was Commander Riley telling everybody that.
What about applauding?
And it's actually not an ordinance. It's no ordinance about a phone.
She's kind of nervous. She's like, man, why I gotta go out here and deal with this every day? So she's trying to show a little empathy or try to be relatable to everybody, but it's not catching.
Practice.
So she said people that's recording got to stand with the media.
Yeah, they trying to silence everybody. That's all.
Says who though? Who under like? Ain't no. If it ain't the law, we ain't gotta abide by that. Yeah.
Well, she following the orders of her phone.
Yeah. Commander Riley. Yeah.
They don't want you to take it.
Yeah, I ain't standing up nowhere. Wherever I'm standing at, that's where I'm recording. You ain't finna direct me. No, we ain't doing that.
You're gonna have to stand with the media in the back. If you bring your camera.
Nah, you shouldn't have to do that though. There ain't no law saying you gotta do that. Nah, we ain't doing that. They just said command. What's her name? Commander Riley.
So I was like behind him, or I was either under him. I can't remember, but I was right there when he was saying that. I was like, because he's kind of tall, I was either like under him, like right there, but he was like, no, we don't got to do that, because I was trying to hear what she was saying. So, wow. Not all government buildings are public. Try going into a federal building and the feds tell you put your camera down and you don't. You'll get thrown out. I've seen it. Have anybody seen a federal building yet? That is interesting, right? So would a federal building be like a courthouse? Would that be like that? I'm wondering. Because I seen them go in the post office and they like recording their buns off.
They just sent her off, man. They sent her off something. So yeah. She need to get back to work, man.
Maybe I can drop it on my shoulder.
She need to get back to work,
Maybe a
man.
little better view in there.
We ain't going for none of that.
You can get up on there. I might not be able to get up, but you can help me up and then you get on my shoulder.
First of all, I'm just saying.
Let me go
I'm not
there.
doing shit.
Pardon me. So yeah, TTA family, they talking about at the door, man. They talking about basically whoever's going to be filming. Commander Riley's at the door talking about basically if you're filming with a personal phone, she's going to want you to stand with the actual media, Channel 7 News, Channel 5 or whatever like that. My thing is, if it's not the law, we don't have to abide by it. TTA, I definitely ain't going to do it. So wherever we standing at, that's where we record. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
Cause now Jetta didn't come out here to mislead nobody.
That's fucked up.
So real quick, TTA family, what has happened is Tahoe Tiffany has limited. She put 40 seats inside the lobby. So she's basically trying to limit how many people come in. So I guess after they say the Pledge of Allegiance, the trustees is going to walk out right after the Pledge of Allegiance. That way it won't be a meeting because everybody here has a right to attend this meeting. And she put 40 seats intentionally to try to limit it. So this is.
I was wondering how the people got that information because Jedediah also said they were going to walk out. Was that just known information? You know what I mean?
Crazy, man. All the people standing out here, me included. We're just out here hanging. And, you guys stay tuned, though.
So, yeah, TTA family, as y'all can tell, man, that's basically how our night ended last night, being locked out at a city hall meeting. I actually went live after that clip right there. Trustees ended up walking out. If you guys want to go check out our live from last night, it's pretty much the end of it, man. Tahoe Tiffany kept us locked out. But I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with TTA from the beginning, man. Make sure if you're new here, you hit that subscription button. Again, we'll be back live this coming Sunday, 2 p.m. Central. So y'all make sure y'all want to stay in tune and lock in for that and get ready for our second round of cash giveaways, man. We're getting ready.
Ooh, he giving out cash giveaways? Okay, y'all. Let's make sure we all subscribed over there. That was actually cool. Tyrant Terminator. I didn't know another person had tried to come through to the village. Wow. Kathy says most judges have their courtroom rules posted online as well as in the courtroom. Some judges will give you permission to record in their courtroom. You guys, don't you find it weird that now you could just plug into any Zoom meeting and look at the whole dang on court, everybody personal business on a Zoom meeting now? Like you don't even have to go to court. You just go to Zoom. It don't matter. Bankruptcy, traffic stop. If you got the Zoom code, you could just watch everybody business live. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. They can refuse filming spaces designated as restricted via appropriate signage or without access control devices. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Do we think Tiffany's showing up Monday, y'all? It would be cool if she, because I think she has to pay the bills. That would be cool. Lucille said, you can record anywhere that does not have a restriction sign or key card access or inside a courtroom. Everything else is fair game. It's our rights of freedom as press. I remember back in the day, like Markham Courthouse or something like that, you couldn't even bring a phone in. Like they would be like, leave your phone in the car or something like that. You couldn't bring certain things in. So times have changed. Long Island Audit was in the courtroom taping with his phone. Thanks for that. Tiff says she's not coming. She got to go over there to Stephanie Land, baby. Y'all, I enjoyed this afternoon with you guys. We was long-winded for sure. Oh my goodness.
Can I be recognized, Mayor?
You want to be long-winded? I'm just asking.
Mistake.
We've been long-winded for sure, but I appreciate every moment. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out those cool other YouTubers that were out there on the ground running, and I'll be back next time. As always, take care of yourself and each other. And I appreciate you guys so, so much. Bye.
Commentary blue, commentary, burgundy, commentary, comment blue, commentary, comment burgundy blue.